lightning.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I have brought us over to live. Hello, everyone. Hello, all. All right. I love not having to do extra maintenance for this group before the session starts. But I think we're going to just dive into it. We were missing a Jobin last week, but we're not missing a Jobin this week. So, without further ado, you guys want to play some Pathfinder? We want to get some going into this season of Ghosts. So, who would like to take a recap of the last couple of sessions, or what you guys are doing at this very moment, or a broad stroke of the whole campaign? I know, Jobin, you weren't there last session, but I know that you've seen the session. All right, our propaganda meter is pretty low today, it looks like. Also, don't forget to draw cards for your hero points.
Yeah, I'm okay with Katai getting it.
Wow, Katai, you're gonna take it with such a low number. Wow, that's impressive. Well done. All right,
Get these low numbers out of here, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to dump the chat. Looks like somebody got Run and Shoot, Shake It Off, Rage and Fury, Channel Life. Oh, this sucks. You guys are going to kill everything. I'm just kidding. This looks cool. Have fun. All right, take it away whenever you're ready.
All right. So we started last week on the beach with some kappas. We had just finished wrestling them, and we were victorious in the end thanks to the combined efforts of Beetle, Katai, and Shinofuk.
Shinofuk? That's new.
Whatever, some Katai, Beetle, and Siyin. After we finished beating them to death, I mean, not to death, non-lethally, of course, they offered to take the boat back. And the elder Kappa Kawako offered to return with them to make sure they don't cause any more trouble. He also specified that he will be dying at the end of that trip. So, F's in chat for Kawako. He will be missed. We chatted a bit about their whole relationship with Mo, the Roy Kubi that we ran into at the very beginning of the game. And they explained that Mo had offer them a feast at Willow Shore, and that was kind of the only interaction they really had with him. So we don't really glean any more information other than that. We do know that there are people currently roaming around the forests. The Kappas have never seen their faces, but there are people around, including a bunch of horses and cows, which we realize when one of the Kappas drags a horse to the beach and just starts eating it. So, there's a bunch of, farm animals around that we need to go and rescue, which is what we did. We headed back to town, but I believe on our way back we started looking for the ranch animals. We had a brief discussion about the victory points for those, and how we were gonna get all the farm animals back, rebuild the pasture to make sure they're all set. So I think we spent a few days just doing that. I think it took us 2 or 3 days to do, which during we also got some more missions for us to accomplish as well, which included the Desna Shrine. Yeah, the Desna Shrine, which we went to go and investigate after fixing up the ranch. We met with another guardian spirit who inhabited the Desna Shrine, and with some diplomacy, we were able to convince him that, hey, let's move the shrine because, you don't see anyone here, and your shrine will give people motivation if we move to the mills. So I think that just took a day to do when we got that all set up. We also got another side quest from old Matsuki, who explained that farming is very important, and if we need more land in the wintertime to plant crops, there's an old abandoned village to the very north that we can use for more crops, so we all don't starve. However, there's maybe some like wildlife or monsters there that would maybe need some clearing out, as well as just repairing it to make sure it's plantable for the winter. So we chatted with Matsuki about that. While we were talking with Matsuki, Ross went to go talk to Granny Who to figure out if she needed anything. She didn't need anything right now. She just kind of stressed the importance that we need to defend ourselves, and we don't need farmers, because if we defend ourselves from the monsters, then we'll be fine. But Little does she know, if we don't have farmers, we'll all just starve to death. But whatever. That's fine. Whatever, lady. So that's what's going on with her. Fang took some time to take in with Yosu Jin at the Graveside Manor, who was an elf alchemist. She has some really neat concoctions for sale that I think we should keep in mind, because that'd be pretty good. Kitai went to go meet up with Fang's sister. She got her first piercing. She's really proud of it. She's really bummed no one's noticed yet. She's trying to hide it, but she's definitely trying to, power through that. And then, we met back up with Shinzo. Shinzo was the merchant that I personally think is some kind of ghost, but I have no proof of that. Shinzo was able to get some of the supplies and things we ordered outside of town, which we think is very suspicious, because there's currently just like a bunch of evil spirits that are surrounding the town, and we can't leave. So how did Shinzo leave? The plot thickens. He had some of the stuff for us, and we picked some of it up. Some of the stuff we weren't able to afford, but we'll come back and pay for it. So we bid him goodbye, and we started to head out to the northern abandoned village, like old Matsuki told us about. On the way, when we're looking at the map, we are passing one of the eyes of Fumiyoshi, the right eye of Fumiyoshi in particular. And previously we had found a will for the tea shop that we had fought Mo in, that required 2 pearls, one of each from each eye of Fumiyoshi. So while we were going past, Fang went to go get some. So he went for a little dip in the water, and he came back with a pearl, and some spiders were there. We didn't fight them because Fang is very persuasive when it comes to animals, and we appreciate him very much. So after getting the pearl, we headed north again, and just kept going. We didn't get very far before we got interrupted by noises and oinking and snorting. These 2 giant boars burst from the brush and charged our group as we're walking.
Mm-hmm. A little bit blood-soaked, a little bit loud, a little bit mad. Thank you, Kitai. And very little propaganda today, honestly. I appreciate that.
I gotta reel it back sometimes, because you got to trust me first before I spew my propaganda.
That's right. You gotta lead the, lead.
Yeah, I gotta lead.
Yeah, I get it. All right. You can take either a hero point or a D6. What would you like?
I really like my hero points, so I'm gonna pull another hero point.
All right, pull another card. All right, and do you guys want a weekly roleplay question? Ancestral might. All right, listen here.
Yeah.
That's some. What's the word? Fitting.
5e barbarian stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Do you guys want a roleplay question before we hop into it?
Crazy.
We hear you. Okay. What was the question?
Would you like a roleplay question for the week?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Excellent. A very simple one, but one that honestly, since it's been about 14 sessions since we started this campaign, I'd love to hear about. Tell me, how would you describe your character's fashion style as you travel the hinterlands? Ooh, big roll, Jobin, big roll. I like it. And Kitai trying to snatch it away.
Even for that nat 20,
I understand. Ah, there it is.
There it goes.
All right. Excellent.
Remy here, just rolling dice.
That's right. Fang, please.
Just dice.
Please.
Yeah, Fang wears like a kimono, but you can tell he hasn't upgraded in a long time. It's kind of starting to get a little bit too small for him. And it's really, really dirty and full of tears and scratches. You can tell his fashion sense is I don't have any money, so I'm just not going to buy anything new. But I'll keep rocking this because it's all right. It means something to me. He's just that kind of guy, If the kimono burns up, he'll probably just be naked or something. We'll see. At least he's got a sick red cloak.
Exactly. Do you still wear the gloves since your blessing of Daiketsu?
No, he shows the white in his hands. he's happy to show that off, and it definitely means something to him.
Perfect.
It motivates him.
And does Beetle dress?
No.
Alright, I'm just making sure. I don't know if you put
Beetle
a little kimono on Beetle, you know, and get some
I get that
cold.
Beetle Bard.
That's right.
He's
Beetle
also
Bard.
quite dirty.
Excellent. Alright.
Yep.
And who would you like to ask of the campaign so far?
I mean, we'll go ahead and ask Jobin.
Hit me up, Jobin. Let's hear it.
Right. Jobin actually kind of has a similar fashion sense to Old Man Mitsuki in terms of like the traditional workman sort of kimono, and but he always, all of the clothes seems to have like maybe there was a tear or like an ink stain that has been like clean, but you can kind of see that it's still been there. So it's not like in pristine, perfect condition. There's always like a little bit of work done, a little bit of patchwork. Well done, but obvious that it's not. There was some type of defect or damage that has been fixed on it.
And do you wear clothing that befits, that shows off your tattoo / familiar, or does it just sort of go along with it?
It doesn't necessarily show it off, but it doesn't hide it. Like you can kind of see half of it on his neck.
Perfect.
And then if it goes up to the back of his head when Mushi's in there. So when Mushi's not there, you don't see the tattoo on his head. You just see it on his neck. If Mushi's out, it's just the tattoo on his neck.
Perfect. Sounds great to me. Alright, let's see if I can kill any of you guys, huh? I killed 4 players yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Did you? That's crazy.
Was that
You're
their
a
second?
monster.
Was it their second session?
No, it was their 34th.
Oof.
Alright, let's jump on in.
That's like worse because then like you're attached to them at that point, and like 34 sessions in, you're like murder.
Oh yeah,
Murder.
2 people were crying. Alright, so let's see.
Are they okay?
Yeah, it's totally fine. You would have to see it. You would have to
Boring.
see it. You would have to see it. I enjoyed
They
it
were
a lot.
happy.
I'll
It was
just say
finally
that.
over.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. All right, let's jump in. Okay. So,
Let me set myself up because I would have had this today.
sounds good. Is this a fair spot for me to put you guys? Does this look about how you guys would rearrange yourselves?
Jobin,
Yeah, sure.
why are you down there, Jobin?
You're right here.
Oh. Okay.
If you
Oh,
were
this
right,
is-
if you were right here, I would be right here.
Yes, but you're turning the corner
Oh,
on the
okay.
bend.
Oh, I see.
All right, as dapple of rain pours down from the thinning clouds above, it's not atrociously wet here, but as it trickles down and darkens the stone around you, you see. More likely, though, you hear first, through the shrubberies and the trees of the Willow Shore hinterlands, the sound and cry of anger, spite, malevolence, and hunger. Nothing truly speaks of primal hatred than a boar in mythology and in person, as you hear as they begin to run down the way, clopping towards you all. And we'll roll initiative. Man, I kind of like this scene because it's like a movie bar when I'm zoomed out a little bit. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're going fast. This should be fun.
I mean, you were running.
They were
These
running.
boars, they're fucking going.
All right, Zian. I just need your initiative. Perfect. The first to attack is one of the boars. The shrubbery will be difficult terrain. And so, as this one clops to the top of a rocky hillside, it will look down towards you all and you would see the bloodied tusks as its tongue flaps about and it clops down the rocks, letting out one last. And it is going to use 2 actions to make a boar charge against the closest creature. So, it will stride twice. That is going to be 80 feet movement. It's going to go here, run along into the trail, breaking through. You'd see it shake its large mouth left and right, flapping away some blood and dripping, soaking rain. It will then look towards Feng and Xian, and it will charge 65 feet in total, directly towards Feng, letting out a roar as Feng, I assume you put up your white hands trying to stop or talk to them, but they just put down their head and go up towards you to lock into your pelvis and stick their tusks in to your gullet. It's going to make an attack. 1 tusk attack. Since it in fact did a boar charge, you'll have a +2 to hit with it. That'll be a 31 to hit.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Alright. Breaking through and rushing down, it's going to go straight for you as you bring yourself forward, and you would feel a horrid crack. As you put your hand, you place it on the tusk, but its force is stronger than yours, and it plunges through your palm and out the other side, skewering your hand into your body for 26 damage.
Fang's unconscious.
Excellent. The boar slams into his chest and then full overruns him down. And as Fang smacks into the ground, Beetle lets out a chitter of surprise. The boar, covered in Fang's blood, looks around. There goes diplomacy. Ross, what do you do?
Alright, it just all happened so quickly. Ross will... Alright, stride back to the rocks behind him, and then channeling...
Channeling.
Did we lose him?
I think
No,
Lost him.
he's thinking.
My mind is stuck on channeling.
Channel, flow like water.
Yeah, I'll do a 2-action heal on Fang.
Excellent. Alright, as your magic flows through your arms and your arms start to decay, Fang's wound begins to heal. The boar is still firmly placed and piercing Fang, but your magic repels it out. You grant him 15 points of healing. And though his hand still has a hole, it is mended. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. You feel colder in this rain. Good time.
I'm gonna stride over here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to push the boar.
Push it. Alright.
Push. Shove action, if you will.
Alright, is that... It's against its fortitude, right?
Yep, it'll calculate.
Perfect. That is enough. You are able to shove the creature back. And it's going to go to here.
Go over there, and I can stride after it.
Alright, you put yourself in front, and you step in with your, I believe your sandals is what you wear?
Yeah, it's like little sandals.
Yep, you clop into Fang's blood.
Oh. Well, that's fine. He's fine. And then I'm going to use my third Pac-Man to move over here. No, I'm going to use my third Pac-Man to try to grapple it.
Oh, grab it by the tusk.
Yeah.
Nice.
This will be at map. Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck.
I believe in me. I only got a +3. Yikes.
See its blood in its eyes. You can't get a hold.
Damn. I'm gonna use a hero point because I got 3 of them.
Ooh.
Oh, this is way worse.
Oh no.
All right.
I think there's a failure condition for this.
I believe it grapples
think-
you.
Yeah. Let me double check. I believe you're correct though.
Yeah, it can choose to grapple you if you want to, I think.
Let me just double check. If you already have the
you
target
felt
grabbed or
prone.
restrained, it breaks free. Your target your target can either grab you,
Or as though it
if it
succeeded.
succeeded, use a grapple, or it can force you to
Oh,
land prone.
perfect. As you go forward and you reach your hand towards the tusk, you grab it, and it will throw its head upwards and back, and as you're thrown into the air by its overwhelming strength suddenly, it will toss you upwards, and then slam its head downwards, and you cannot find footing in the blood of Fang, and you slap into the ground.
I land next to Fang on the ground. Oh, these boars.
Yeah,
it's
try
worth it.
killing him.
Yeah, these boars ain't shit. Okay. That'll be my turn.
All right. This boar makes a boar charge with 2 actions. It will do 2 strides and have a +2 to hit. It's going to go to here, and it will see the foe on the ground. You hear the thump, 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 as it begins to make its way up, and you brace yourself, trying to cover any part of your body that could be struck in a horrid angle. But it's going to drive a tusk straight for your mask.
It's a total of +1, +2, maybe +4.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
19 hits.
19. No critical. No critical.
Ooh. That could have been really bad.
Okay, we're chilling.
That's going to be 10 damage as it slams into you, rolling you onto your back. And that'll be its
Got
turn.
another. I think he has another attack, doesn't he?
No.
Another Pac-Man?
It takes 2 actions for it to board charge. It gets to move 80 feet, and then it gets a +2 to its next attack.
Oh, so it's not an
Oh,
additional attack.
no,
Okay,
you're
so-
right. You are right.
Oh,
It
wait.
gets another
No,
attack.
Listen to me.
You
Don't
are
listen to
correct.
me.
You are correct.
Does the board Oh yeah. It
Yeah.
strikes twice and makes a strike.
Yeah, it makes 3 actions with 2, and then it makes another attack with map. All right.
This is fucked up. I shouldn't have said anything.
The boar charge doesn't apply to the second one. No, it's okay. I appreciate you. You give me a hero point for that. Second one will
Hey,
miss.
I'll take it. I'll take
All
that.
right. Sounds good. Aw, the first one was being gentle because Fang fell unconscious. All right, what you got, Cian?
Well, Ian was concerned about Fang, and then he saw what just happened to Katai. So let's just get busy with these friends. He will hunt prey on that one right there.
Easy enough.
And then my second action, we will move here. Is there any issue moving there?
Difficult terrain in the shrubbery here, but that's it.
Okay.
It won't stop you.
Sure. Okay. And then third action, I will do... let's do 2 takedown on him.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, so he is my hunted prey. We'll use this first. That's the wrong button. Let's do that, and then we'll do that.
15 won't do it. Even with
That's
like...
fine. And then my second one will be that.
That will hit just fine. Alright, 9 damage. The first one bats against pelt but can't pierce. The second one, however, you shove directly into its flank by its tail, and you will pierce. For 9 damage?
Correct.
Alright,
That's my turn.
works for me. That'll go to Fang.
Fang's gonna use an action to stand up. Then he's going to cast a spell. The air around this one will begin to spark as Fang summons a little tempest storm around it.
Ooh, nice. Nice and cloudy for you. Just on one?
Yeah, it's just one.
Be a 24.
He will
Take half?
take half.
Go for it. Ooh, solid damage. He'll take 5. Isn't bloodied yet, but is very injured.
No, that's Fang's turn.
Alright. Lightning dances across tusk and pelt. What's next?
Okay, let's see here. I guess Jobin will just say something right here. Okay. Yeah, Jobin's gonna stride over to here. Looking at that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to, let me see here. What is this one? You're gonna see him take some of the metal from his dagger, shape it into a bunch of needles, and fling it at this board that's flanked between Katai and Zian.
Ooh.
So cast needle darts.
Alright. Needle darts fly through the air towards the boar. That will strike. Landing in precise places to hinder its movement in leg, in eye, and in ear. And it will start to bleed as it takes 6 and is bloodied.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. The boar lets out a as it begins to pull itself back. It looks towards these two figures, but there's one on the ground. So, what it's going to do is it's going to... It's being attacked mostly by Yusian, so it's going to turn around, attack you with its main hit, and then it's going to kick back to hit Katai with another. Okay, that's a 14.
Gotta do better than that.
Okay. It will rush at you, trying to hit through, but you can dodge to the side and let it go. It will boar charge for the rest of its turn, and it's going to go past and beside you as you almost tore through it, and since it is in difficult terrain, it will turn around at about here, and it will come back around for a boar charge right at your back, making a tusk attack at the end of it with a bonus +2. Sound good? You almost lose sight of it through the shrubberies for just a moment. I know that probably doesn't sound too good, but I mean,
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know what it's doing. Ooh, still gonna be a miss. Once towards you, you're able to dodge to the side, and again it comes back around to strike you in your back, but you're able to turn around and bring up your shield, batting it downwards. Ross, what do you do?
I'm going to straight down here, and then I'm going to target Katai with a rousing splash.
Nice. All right, gathering some of the water through the air, you throw it towards Katai. You see, Katai's mask is cracked. It flows through. And I believe you can drag it onto Katai's token to give the bonus. Four.
4 temporary hit points. Nice.
Solid. Absolutely solid. Anything else, Ross?
That's all.
All right. Katai, you're on the ground. There's a boar right over top
Yeah.
of you. What do you do?
Yeah.
I assume your face hurts. Your mask is cracked.
I mean, it kind of does. Yeah, I mean, I can't say it doesn't. Yeah, I'll stand up. One action. Second action, I'm gonna just come at it with the katana.
Ooh, okay, sounds good. No special elemental? Just
No.
checking.
Thought about it, but you know. Oh, I'm no longer prone.
Oh,
Here we go.
nice. A slice that meets its nose and cuts down into its jaw.
12.
Alright, it immediately doubles back, being struck by your blow. 12 damage. Heavy.
Alright. And I'm going to, one more action. I guess I'm going to... I'm gonna try to grapple it again with Matt, because it worked out really well last time, and I feel like repeating the same thing can
I
only
agree.
be
It's
better.
it's the other boar. This is the new boar.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's got bigger tusks maybe to grab.
Okay.
Will not get it.
I was a 19 to do that, so that's crazy. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna try that again. So,
These things are
no.
resilient bastards.
Yeah. All right. That'll be my turn.
No worries. Alright, I'll bring it to it. It is going to, after you slice it through its nose, you've made it one big nose and nostril. It will shout a gout of blood as it snorts at you, and while you're distracted, it is going to clop away, and it's going to use a 2-action boar charge.
Man, you're so lucky you don't have attack opportunities in this system, you little boar. Poor bitch. God damn.
Yeah, they call
Well,
reactive
they're
strike
in
this
the
one.
system. You just played a
It's
player.
going to clop back.
Listen, this
You would see it kind of turn at a full angle, and you brace yourself, maybe holding yourself in the sumo stance of the kappas that you fought, before it rushes towards you. I maybe even put up one hand to take the blow, and it will rush at you with a tusk.
I bounced the water that was splashed on me.
Oh!
Critical hit.
That's a
How
natural 20
unfortunate.
for a 32.
Unfortunate for me.
What you're
have anything?
unprepared for is that it jumps at the last moment to strike you directly in the mouth.
Wow.
Fight it.
That's in my stomach. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna try to
That's-
pulp your guts.
Oh man.
Um,
I got my guts.
nothing to
and my
stop that?
tongue. Nah, no, I don't. I tried.
Oh,
but
boy.
No reactions.
Oh, it rolled low. You're good. It rolled really, really low.
16.
16 damage.
I'm still up.
You're still up. You take it and you're
Still
holding it
up.
in the air. While it's sitting there and writhing, it's going to try to headbutt for another attack.
No.
All right. Though badly injured, you will not go down. And the boar will continue to writhe in your grip. Cien.
Would you guys like me to leave this one and deal with this one here, or just stay on this guy?
You stay
You
on
stay
that
on-
guy.
I think you Sam.
All right.
It's almost done.
Stack. So he's still hunted prey. He will do twin takedown again.
Perfect. Kicking
Oh,
under
there
its
you go.
legs, its small, scrawny hoof is kicked under its feet. As its head hits the ground, you stab into its brow. And you stab right into its brain. As you draw it from its skull, it gets back up.
Ooh, interesting.
It uses ferocity as a reaction and remains at 1 HP but wounded 1.
Okay. Well, here comes my second attack.
Yep.
Got him.
And takedown.
As it's pinned on the ground, but refusing to die despite you putting a blade through its brain. Where do you place the second one to finish it off?
Just bashes it right in the face.
Oof, nice. With the blade still in there, you bash in the side of the face, and the longsword comes free thanks to the force. Cracking through and finishing it off, it lies on the ground dead. It has no reaction to stop this one.
Okay. Well, that's my first action.
All
My
right.
second action is I will make this one my prey,
Okay.
and then I will move over here.
Sounds
And it's my
good.
turn.
Fang.
Okay, let's see here. Raining. Probably has a good fortitude. I'll try it anyways. Yeah, the like moisture on its like fur and like the rain around him will just begin to freeze
Ooh.
as Fang tries to frostbite him.
Excellent. It digs into its wound across its snout, the moisture inside. Becoming a biting
Alright.
cold. Its best save, and it still fails.
It takes 6 damage, and Beetle is like not liking what he's seeing happening to like Fang and Katai. So like he's gonna disobey orders here as I command him to move forward, XD. And he's gonna move up, and he's gonna try to mandibles this thing.
Sounds good to me. That will catch into its underside, gripping to a rib. It takes a bite. It doesn't put it down, but it certainly hurts it even more.
And that is my turn.
Jobin.
Jobin, oof. Yeah, he's not Fang. He's not gonna do this. He'll stride over to here.
Get a good angle.
Get a good angle. And again, another needle darts.
The ferocious boar is doing its best to face off against all this. And you're able to get, in an opening, 3 into its eye. As the first sinks in, it lets out a roar. Another, it closes the eye, and then you send a third through the eyelid. And as it's got 3 needles sticking out, it would kill it if it wasn't so damn ferocious. As we use a reaction, instead of dying, to go to wounded 1.
Alright. That's my turn.
Alright. Ross.
Thing won't stay down, what? Ross will shoot a bolt of dark energy towards it.
Alright, drawing into that numbness you feel. Giving healing, you can now give, well, not healing. Fortitude save?
Correct.
29.
He's a beefy.
It is a
That's
beefy,
crazy.
beefy boy.
Right. Uh. Last section I'll draw.
Okay. Sounds good. Drawing your dagger. I got it through the robot. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Alright. Ross, you're able to draw your dagger. End of turn. Katai, what do you got?
I stab.
Alright. You can see it's got 3 needles in one eye. It's being cornered. You've got a good angle. You just got to finish it off.
Oh yeah.
That will not
Fudge.
do.
I know that means 3 attacks. All right, here we go. Another one.
Attempting to strike it in the side will not do, but you're able to catch it as it's turning its head. And though it is 8 damage, it has no reaction to survive. So tell me, how do you kill the rampaging boar?
Oh, I put my katana in his mouth. See how he likes it, you know?
As it goes open in its mouth and go, "Roar," you stick it within, you twist, and I assume you just lunge forward through your whole
Yeah,
body.
I just impale him and just so one very badly tasting kebab in his mouth.
Excellent. It
Draw my katana.
pierces through the back, and then you draw it from and sheath. And the boar collapses on the ground, dead and silent. And you're left in the rain.
All right. I
Are
will,
you okay, Katai?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna
Okay.
treat
You okay,
this
Fang?
thing though.
I think just came around a corner and just dive bombed into you, or rammed into you.
You both took some nasty charges.
Oh, sorry, Fang. I try to put a band-aid on Fang and it doesn't stick.
What? You're in no condition to be treating others?
10
I mean,
minutes in your luck does go by without a hitch. So you may roll. Don't worry.
okay. Well, I was gonna use battle medicine.
Oh, I see. All right, good.
That's an
I
action.
think you can only use battle medicine while when in initiative.
Can you
Ooh.
really? I thought battle medicine was only once per day kind of deal. So that was the reason why you couldn't do it. Let me see.
It has a I think it does have a cooldown of once per day, but I also think you can only use it.
The requirements are you're holding or wearing healer's toolkit. There's no requirement for being in combat. Yeah.
Wow. You just got actually.
Yeah, Jobin. I'm still reading though. I'm actually myself back. Hang on.
Can you populate it?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Even in combat. So it says you can do it in combat as well. So yes,
Yeah,
once per
it just
day.
makes you just immune it for once per day. So
Yep.
Then can't have it again for the rest of the day. I will also battle medicine myself over here.
What time is it?
It is at this point well into sundown. You'll have to push an hour of darkness to make it to the old village expansion, but you will make it today.
Well, maybe we should just camp out here on the crossroads.
I don't think we're in any kind of rush. There's no time limit for us.
We could
yeah.
we could clean up these boars and spare our rations.
Yeah. There's no clock, so why not? Might as well.
All right.
So I'm gonna drag this boar over, and I'm gonna start skinning it and harvesting its meat to cook us for dinner, so we don't have to use rations.
I'm gonna try to make a tent out of sticks.
I don't believe, Fang, you were provided treat wounds just yet.
Oh no, I
Oh,
failed on you.
I thought I got the battle medicine.
It was
did,
failed.
I failed.
No. Battle medicine doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
You still do treat wounds. Check.
Oh, I thought it just worked.
No.
My bad.
If you fail it, you fail it. No, it's all good.
Oh, you're so banged up.
While bleeding, Fang will mix his blood with the boars as he begins
Excellent.
carving them.
All right. Easy enough. You can start working the boars. Luckily, needles and blades were used. Nothing like pulping, cracking, breaking was done. The only breakages that they have is the ones that they did against you. So it wouldn't be anything about their tusks. But I assume you're not eating teeth marrow today.
No, that's not. Fang will take the teeth and the tusks and use it to make a stock with some of the bones, but we're not eating the tusks.
Okay. And you guys are gonna make a small camp here on the outside of the rain, the crossroads, maybe in the rocks here.
Yeah.
Did anyone buy tents before we left?
That's a great question.
I'm checking my bags.
I just have a bedroll. It's a rolled up bed.
Yep, just a bedroll.
I got a bedroll and some chalk.
Open size.
Sorry, Jobin, you weren't there when we went shopping before we left, so we kind of forgot.
Don't worry, we got some torches so we can make a campfire.
Yeah. Maybe we'll run into the people that are out in the woods that the Kappa told us about.
Yeah, well, if we're we're gonna like stay here overnight, not Fang. No, stay still.
Okay. Butchering a boar is probably something you've done many times, huh, Fang? They're hard to get a hold of.
Yeah,
though.
I think so. I also have I have hunting lore, so like I'm like familiar with hunting
Oh, sweet.
in the wild.
Sorry, Fang.
It's
Alright.
alright.
Make
It
sure
got
you
me
say-
pretty bad.
Here, hold on. I have one. There you go.
You're very gifted. Do you want me to roll the dice? Or do you want to roll it? I don't have the mini game because I'm a medicine.
Let me just get it.
It's 48, I believe.
I'm trying to see what the critical is. Is it 48 with the critical?
I believe so.
I'm pretty
Alright.
sure.
Alright,
At a
48.
DC 15.
Well, 2 1s.
That's enough.
It's enough. Fang is very thankful of Jupiter.
Give me a hunter's tools or hunting check. I want to see how well you can butcher this boar to get it ready for tonight.
I
Usually
ate
you
him.
need to hang it overnight. You can absolutely eat him.
I'll use nature or survival, whatever.
Mhm.
They're both the same roll.
So my hunting lore is like way lower than my survival. Could I just roll survival?
Yep, but I
Guess I'm
would
not
say that the
smart.
DC is way lower. To
Oh, way lower?
I would say so. Hunting's a very specific thing of track. Oh,
Okay.
no 8, but let's see what you get, Fang. Nine. Okay. It's well and easy and intuitive. If you have any training in hunting, you know how to prepare a fresh corpse so that it can be used for travel, because lugging around a full boar body,
Oh,
it's
like
not
Fang's not
practical.
really trying to like get this ready for travel. He's just trying to get food for the night.
That's what I mean. I'm actually, with a 9, you won't be able to travel with it without being very encumbered as though you're carrying an actual boar, but you can get into its meat enough to get some chops tonight. Probably more than anything, flank. Simple enough?
Yep, Fangle, but does he have a bucket? Do we have a cook pot, yo?
I don't know. I wasn't here last time to do the shopping.
Okay, we don't have a cook pot. Fang, we're not going with the soup. Fang is actually just going to rip off honks of meat, and he's going to use ignition to cook it, and it's going to be really rough, but it'll save his rations.
Is that sanitary? just curious, because I know, gotta make sure it's cooked properly.
It's
and
all
everything.
natural, Katai.
Oh, okay, all natural, good.
You notice that Fang doesn't even cook his.
Okay, just wanted to check.
All right. I would say with that, you guys can save yourself from having rations for the night. Though preparing a fire is difficult in rain, ignition can circumvent that to an extent, as long as you went under some trees, if that's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Fang a carnivore?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not playing that whole can talk to animals vegetarian life. We're playing the I'll have a nice conversation with you before I enjoy you for the night.
All good.
With some drink
He is a fox.
and some rest, you guys make a makeshift, well, I wouldn't say camp. Something more akin to, I guess, just bedrolls around a circle with a semblance of a fire in the center.
Yeah, we're really good at this. We're really good with camping. Yeah.
And I will see if there's anything that will entangle you in the night, because I would love to have more boars show up.
Jobin, could I have a light, please?
Oh, sure.
Incredible.
What's wrong? You can't see?
I can't
Cannot
see.
see in the dark.
Damn. Tough to be you.
All right. And so you guys bed underneath some trees, I assume, right here?
Sure.
All right.
I'd be closer to the road.
I don't know, Joe, but that's where the bandits will walk most of the time, so it might be safer if you're further into the woods.
Bandits are better than animals.
I don't know. Is the violence of people better than the violence of animals?
I mean, I can at least try and talk my way out of a bandit, or pay them off.
Okay. Is that the bear? Where is he? Is he back?
To the north, between the trees, Fang, you hear a familiar bear
There he is.
has made its way down. I rolled the same bear. There's
It's the
three
same
bears.
bear?
There's three bears in the
literal-
woods. It's the same bear. And you see, it begins to paw towards the extra boar corpse.
Fang will just kind of like look at him and he'll say, "You can have that one. What's your name, by the way?"
Oh.
Cole. Yes, Cole. You may have that one. We have no need of it.
And it will take it. And it will go back into the forest, circumventing the encounter.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Cole.
Goodbye, Cole. It's our friend now. I think we should keep a tally every time Cole shows up. Maybe we can recruit him for B team, you know?
No. It's a wild animal, Katai. We don't let wild animals
Yeah.
into the
Okay.
party.
We keep Beetle around, I don't know.
Beetle's
He's not wild.
Beetle
Uh,
is civilized.
Yes, and he's not an animal. He's an insect.
This is like the same thing.
Yeah, Jobin pushes up his glasses and says, "Insects are animals."
Yeah, Jobin's got me.
And then he turns over to Katai and pushes up his glasses even more and says, "We shouldn't have, untrained animals in our party."
Okay, whatever, Jobin.
Well, I mean, he could be trained.
Train a bear.
He turns to Fang. His glasses are so far pushed up, and then he says, "Not while I'm around."
Let's go find that level up. I'll take trained animals.
And we can all
Oh
get
my
trained
God.
animals.
We all take it, yeah. I get it as a ranger feat.
Hell yeah. I like this plan. We will kill
Yo.
action economy.
You see, you could take Animal Companion and you could get Cole.
Our friend.
All right. Put together, unless there's any conversations you have, you can rest for the night.
I know this is too late to ask because we already ate it.
Um,
But Fang, was there anything odd about this boar? Like, were they starving like the wolves were? And the bear is, evidently?
I mean, these creatures aren't like humanoids like us. They go many, many days without food until they're able to successfully hunt. Cole is a special case. He's a coward, but hungry. He will not fight if he does not have to.
He nods at Fang's wise words.
But Fang will like ponder on what Cian said. Is there anything special about these boars, or is it just like common boar nature to like just charge randomly? at
give me a
people?
nature check. Or survival. I'm being okay with either.
My survival's +1 better thanks to the blessing of Daikatsu. An 11.
They seem normal biologically. The way that they've acted is very territorial. Fighting to the death, that sounds becoming of boars. You feel as though maybe there's something else, but...
Yeah. Seems like a normal encounter. Okay.
Alright. You guys can perform your dailies and wake up for the next day in Cernith, the 12th, 7108.
I think we just keep walking, right? We'll get there.
Absolutely. Waking up the next morning, grabbing your things. Is there any preparations I need to know about?
Has either Fang or Yin been to the plot before?
Oh, I'd imagine so at some point.
Is it just basically flat land, or is there any kind of landmarks there?
It's got ruins in it. There are ruins of an old village expansion that are there. It has landmarks.
Are they haunted?
Not known to be haunted.
Yet. Got it.
It is an abandoned village, basically. A small abandoned village.
Not everything has to be haunted.
Alright. With that knowledge, is there anything else? No, sounds good. Together you travel through the trail in the Willow Shores hinterland. Finally, you're able to make it up to the seasonal creek. And about early in the morning, the rain does end. You push north and north. This chance for Willow Shore to have extra farmland. As long as the cage isn't too tight. You push and you push, but you see it. As you break through a tree line by the seasonal creek, there is in fact an abandoned, ruined village. There's not but 5 or so homes that are dilapidated, unkept, needing small amounts of repairs, things that you guys could even do yourselves. There's farmland, which has become grown over, but it looks still workable if given some care. But you see no creatures here. It looks all but empty. Are you satisfied with your description?
Yin would like to track and see if there's anything been here recently.
Yeah, Fang's just gonna look around for anything.
Give
of
me a roll.
interest.
I don't remember if this was talked about last time, but was there do we know like why this failed last time? You know, why there are abandoned homes here?
You can roll me a Willow Shore check. It is the overgrown ruins of several buildings that lie slumped in this large grassland, surrounded by the weed-choked fields. Fang, it looks as simple as that. Abandoned, unkept, but an excellent location for additional crops. That's to be certain. You don't see any signs of creatures making their dens here. Jobin, you know that it isn't necessarily long ago this was abandoned. It was whenever the collapse happened. There just seemed to have been no more reason to expand. When it did, and the people came back home to Willowshore, rather than keeping it expanded. With your checks, with your perceptions, and with your survival, Cian, there are a few animals that have made their way through here, but none that are here at the moment are making their den here. You can tell that there is movement of not even anything larger, I would say, than a fox. The look of a village seems to prevent or dissuade other creatures from making dens within. Perhaps even old protections and Fulus, I apologize.
Hey, Katai?
Yeah.
Joe, I know he says that he's gonna look around and see if there's like a stone or a pebble or anything like that around. A decent sized one.
Mm-hmm.
Pick one up and hand it towards you. It says, "Can you?" And he's gonna turn and point. He's gonna look around and be like, "Fang, which way's north?"
Fang will point north.
All
I
right.
throw it in that direction.
Can you throw it in that direction?
I just chuck it.
It goes. It breaks into the road that goes through here and disappears. Doesn't.
Can I have another one?
By disappearing, what you mean? Just like, you know?
Yep.
Crumbles?
It just crumbles. You know, it makes its way out.
Maybe we can throw another one just in case, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's, you know, the mist is gonna come and get us again. I don't feel like running away into the middle of the forest. I don't have a burnt out tea house to run into and hide.
Well, I guess we can just try to secure this area here, you know. Just make sure it's cleaned up from the weeds and such.
Whenever you are comfortable, we can move into downtime.
I mean, do we want to like stay the day? Do we want to see how north we can go? Or do we want to just call it good?
I mean, I have a feeling what we're gonna find in the north is gonna be more fog, so.
I guess the thing here is that if we clean up this place, are people from the village gonna come and work this area?
They're gonna clean
What
it
if they
up.
just stumble a little too far north? Then they'll know.
I think
Well, I mean, we
the
don't know
mist
how
will be
far
told
north.
to everyone before too long.
Okay.
Who's
We
the
don't know
farm-
how far north we could go.
Who's the farmer here?
I've helped the farm hands a little bit.
Is the soil okay?
I'll also take out his dagger and till up some of the land here, inspecting the soil.
Through the weed-choked soil, it's easy for you to tell that it is still workable farmland quite well.
Okay, well, I guess we came here for a reason. Should we get started?
Might as well.
All right. To let you know how much you need, because one of you does have farming proficiency, correct? Or trained?
Yes.
So, you can accumulate victory points here by spending 4 hours to make a check. The check can either be nature or farming, to investigate the surrounding fields and appraise their viability for use. Seeing just how much it will be, how much you have to work with, and how much you can clear. Or the other option, rather than nature or farming, is a higher DC, slightly, society check to plan out the best methods for starting new crops in these ruins. That is your two options while here.
I mean, Fang can do two-hour blocks of nature. 2 4-hour blocks of nature, I mean.
I could do a society. Would you allow me to use a pocket library to support that society check?
I would allow it, yes. I mean, old farming techniques, perhaps even from Willowshore.
I am just gonna aid, I think. Can I aid someone using athletics for their checks?
I would allow you to do so for anyone using farming.
Yeah, I'll aid whoever's gonna use farming.
I'll use farming.
Was it Roz? Never mind.
Good call.
I'm just kidding. I'll help you.
How dare she? How dare she?
I'll help you out. I'll roll an aid check for you. Just because I do not have any other of those skills, I will just be judgmental. You take a +1, I guess.
Here's my society.
Well, we're rolling 2 checks, right? 2 4-hour blocks.
Every 4-hour block, you get 1 roll.
I'll use a hero point.
You'll need 8 victory points to be cleared here.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
All right.
Same number. God dang
1,
it.
2, 3, 4. So it's 2 checks per day. If you're staying the whole day, you can do 2 checks. DCs for nature and farming is 16. DC for society is 18.
Great. I failed the first one. Try the second one.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes, no crits.
Nope.
Cool.
I'm off by 1.
All right.
Damn.
Who else got successes?
I just rolled 8 checks, so I didn't roll anything.
I got two failures.
2 failures?
This one day.
Sounds good. Zian, looks like you got 2 successes.
They're in this group. Yes, he is.
All right. 2, and then Jobin, you said you got neither?
Yeah, I got none.
Oh no, did you remove the redeeming 1d3 off your Twitch? Tragic.
Oh, I didn't mean to. It's not. It's not. It's there. It's there.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's not there right now. Hold on, I got it.
I'm gonna roll my D4 on my second check. 'Cause
Sure.
Guarantees makes it a crit. So I got a success and a crit. Is the farming check lower than the nature check? Typically, like, lower skills have a much lower DC.
It specifies that it's the same.
Okay.
I apologize. The ID dice are back. You can bring them in if you want to. They should have just been
Hell
brought
yeah.
back on.
No, you're good.
I should watch
I
it so I can get the
should
points.
refresh it. Yeah, I'm trying to redeem one right now for you, Jobin. Is this pay to win? Is this allowed? Is this legal?
No, this just means you're taking your time.
Okay, here
This
you go,
means
Jobin.
you're
For
studied.
Jobin.
Cool.
Here we go. All right, take your 1d3, Jobin.
All right.
Give me a toss.
I can use it for this check.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay. It'd be. I mean, if 1d3, regardless, I'll get it then.
Sounds
The same
good.
one.
How many successes for the day then, in total? I'm gonna go through each of
I
you.
have-
Fang,
I
3
have
successes.
3 total.
That's 350 victory points. Zian, it's 2, right?
Yep.
All right, that's 5. Jobin, how many from you?
1.
That's 6. Gatai, no, right?
No, I'm being a cheerleader.
Ross, how many from you?
What was the DC? I had a 24.
Oh.
On roll.
You got 2 rolls over the course of the day.
Oh, okay. One success and the other haven't rolled.
Here, I'll roll an aid check for you as well here for this. Nope. I am no help.
You get no success.
All right. So just for me to recalculate, because this is important. Fang, you've got 3. Zian, you got 2. Jobin, you got 1. That's 6. And then Ross, you got 2, right?
Correct.
That brings you up to 8 victory points. And though you put your backs into it, and your learned resources from Pocket Library, from your time within Willowshore farming, and pulling perhaps a little bit of teamwork together, you're able to, in just one day, secure the location as a supplemental agricultural site for Willowshore. You may
Hooray!
take a reputation point with South Bank for free, as this is a farming related situation, and you complete an entire downtime activity in just a single day. Well done, overachievers. Well done.
Hey.
When we gain that rep point, can I use my background?
Yeah, what's your background?
I'm looking for
Ability.
it. Hold on.
You lose 2 rep points with this person.
I'm fighting my trackpad. Hold on.
It should be in your encounter tab out at the bottom on your sheet.
You can increase it by an additional 2. Woo! Absolutely, you could if you want to use it. You're once per season.
Yeah,
You're
we'll
doing this
use
with
it.
South Bank. Oh,
What?
man.
That's your seasonal boon?
Yeah, I know. I can't let them
Really?
win too easily. You know, Northside has such an advantage. I gotta help them a little bit.
Hey, no, it's
You
fine
know,
by
they're gonna
me.
get negative points when I get this brothel up and going.
You're a South Bank traditionalist. I think you're a liar, is what you are.
You know, our family is from South Bank, okay?
background, yeah.
All right. Using your old training, Ross, from before you changed your ways, you can secure the site in the most beneficial way possible. This section is primed and ready. It is an excellent resource for extra crops and is ready to be used by Willowshore whenever they so wish. Congratulations, you gain 3 points with South Bank instead of 1.
I mean, maybe that'll help convince old Matsuki to stop being a cranky old man.
Yes, he should just retire.
He should retire and then appoint me as the head of South Bank. That's what I think should happen.
All right.
Let the
Great
let
man.
the
Do you have that kind of political aim?
I believe there's other better choices in South Bank.
I mean, I could do it.
Yes, anyone could do it. We need it done well.
Oh, I could do it pretty well. Anyone who says I can't, I would just punch.
That's what they call a tyrant.
Yeah.
Katai, I think you should just stick with what you're good at.
Punching.
Nice piercing, by the way.
Oh, you noticed. Thanks. Thanks.
You gain 1 reputation point with Katai.
She's
Your
trying to
sister.
change her.
Your sister
Go
gave it
ahead.
to me. Your sister did it for me.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. It's made of cold iron. I think. It was pretty hot though, so I don't know how true that was.
He's got a look on his face like, man, I really wanted to like change the subject, but like I didn't want to like talk about this. And he's like, yeah,
Well, it's too late. The tide
that's
keeps
nice.
going on and
And,
on.
he's like,
Political trauma.
let me go check on that one house. And
Oh, okay.
he skitters off with Beetle.
Fang, I like that
Uh,
your intention was to go from political trauma into family trauma as like a redirection.
Hunting Fang down. Do we know if that pearl is normal, or if it's like, you know?
You can give it to me. I'll take a look before we start walking back.
Well, I haven't taken it from my pocket since I got it, but Fang would like to insight Jobin to see if he's trying to get true claim of the tea house.
All right, hold on. Let me open my character sheet and roll.
Shit, Jobin, you've been hacked. Make the roll.
Hold on. My skill choice is intentional.
Deception? We don't see what he rolled, Crib. Did
Okay.
I beat him?
What do you think? Oh, you don't see what I roll. Okay.
What, my down roll?
I hid the skill check so that
No
you can see
worries.
it.
No worries. I appreciate that. Jobin, he seems to be curious intentionally, without any malevolence to take over and steal from you.
You mean Fang?
Fang, I apologize.
Okay. Fang will pull the pearl out from his pocket and hand it to Jobin.
Jobin takes a look at it. You know, he like pulls his glasses down to get to look at it with his eyes, squints, then puts his glasses back on, pushes them up a little bit further, and then he starts to inspect the pearl, trying to see if he can identify it, if it's a magical item or not, or if it has any type of magic on it.
Yeah, you can give me Arcana check.
He'll I guess first I guess before that he'll go ahead and cast where is it at? He'll go ahead and cast just detect magic, see if he feels anything at all in the area around it.
Nothing.
He can't pinpoint the location, just to see if he feels magic.
No magic.
Okay, so it's not magical. But yeah, let's just take a look at it. I guess in that case, he would probably look at it as more of like a crafting type of thing, where seeing how like if it's like a cut gem or like a really well crafted pearl or something like that.
Yeah, go
Or
for
would
it.
Would it be still Arcana?
Nope. It would be non-Arcana based. It would be more tools based or nature based. Crafting works just fine. Hard to tell. You don't actually get like a really good feeling of who could have cut it if it was found naturally within a clam, though that cerulean blue in the very deep of it kind of leads you to think maybe it's a rare type. You're not exactly too sure, but what you can tell is that there's no distinctive marker of crafting, cutting, or creation.
It's a really nice pearl, but I don't think it's magical. I can't really tell, you know. I'm not really a jeweler. This might be something more of a natural occurring pearl. I'm not sure, but here you go, Fang.
Fang will take it, and Fang will look at it with like from a nature perspective.
Go for it. If you didn't know any better, it might be fake. It's got the weight to it, coloration, but it's very pretty. I think you would be able to tell that it is a natural pearl, but not worth very much. They're small, oddly colored, which removes the purity of the pure whites of pearls. But it is a pearl through and through.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like a pearl from some kind of clam or oyster. And, Fangle put it back in his pocket.
Simply done. With all that said and done, would you guys like to do anything else for the day?
I mean, 8 hours of working. Jobin's tired.
We're sleeping.
Okay.
I mean, while we're here, I might as well take that evening and just see if I get a sense if there's any sort of spirits that, for any reason, could be lingering at this farm area that we've made.
Give me an occultism check, or if you have a more appropriate check, you may take it.
Would exorcism apply here?
Absolutely. You don't believe that there's any creatures here hiding amongst the ruins of this place. You don't know of any legends of someone being wronged or killed, no place burnt down on top of a rebel. But you do feel a closeness. A closeness to an ethereal. That feeling that you had when you opened yourself to embrace the strangeness and the malevolence of that mist. You know that you're within not but 100, maybe 500 feet of the cage. Of that thing.
Alright, well, at least there's nothing immediately here, and I will try to stick closer to the center of the abandoned ruins.
Okay.
For the evening.
Nonetheless, you all rest, relax, and you are unprovoked during the night. You may do your daily preparations.
Yeah, you consume rations.
All right. With that all said and done, you wake up bright and early with the sunrise that you all know so well.
We're headed to the left eye of Fumiyoshi, I think, next.
Mm-hmm.
Over there.
This is gonna be off-road, guys.
Ugh.
Just stay close and we'll be alright.
Do you think we'll run into the bear again?
He should be full for a few days now. I doubt he'll
Plus, we won't make
Work
enough
up the-
noise to
work up
scare
the
away
courage
anything.
to come at it.
Hopefully we don't run into any boars. Those boars were tough.
All right. You leave the abandoned village, primed and ready for farm. And you travel. Since you are not on a trail, you're going at half speed, which means you'll get to the eye near the end of the day, I do believe. because you can move 20 miles on road. Does that sound about right?
Sounds good to me. I don't know the
10
extra
miles off
ruling.
road.
I trust you.
Excellent. It's well after noon when you do arrive, and you see it for what it is. Yet again, a bowl-shaped depression. The Eye of Fumiyoshi. The hinterland around it full of verdant vegetation, but nothing grows on this gritty gray soil that fills the basin. There is a pool in the center that awaits someone to swim for hours to find the treasure that is said to be hidden within, the last piece you need to claim ownership of the cerulean teahouse. Who would like to make me a perception check to see if there's any more spiders, huh?
Yep.
Spiders.
Fang? This one. It's closer to the road of enlightenment, the path that people take to make their way up to the monastery, and thus you feel as though creatures are not here as often. It is, in fact, safe. There is no lair here. You can do what you need to do without prying 16 eyes.
Alright, Fang knowing what he went through last time, he's gonna like see if anyone's brave enough to help him, because he feels like he got a little lucky last time finding the pearl.
To enter the basin, you will need an athletics check to not take damage, but other than that, if anyone else wants to go in, go for it.
I will follow Fang down.
Alright, that's a success. What about you, Fang? Both of you are able to easily, and with no troublesome ankle breaks and sprains, make your way down the basin without taking any damage. Does anyone else join them in the murky waters?
I'll just keep an eye out up here.
Jobin does not.
Yeah, they can get dirty.
Alright. Now then. I will need 2 checks per 4 hours. If you succeed both of them, you immediately finish this. First, over the 4 hours, I need an athletics check of DC 10 to successfully swim underwater during the search. And secondarily, I'll need a perception check. Do the athletics check first. If you fail the first, you're screwed. Katai, you alright? Ooh.
Oh.
But Fang,
Oh, he's going.
you put
Hell
your
yeah.
claws into it. Despite the murky water's unwillingness to
Wait.
cooperate, you get yourself nice and dirty.
I forgot something. Beetle's going down.
Ah. Beetle will take 5 damage as he goes a little bit down the way and then does a barrel roll as he cracks his back and rolls down all the way to the water over rocks.
Oh. Beetle. You don't know.
Katai,
Yeah?
this must wait. Spend 10 minutes. Help Beetle. He's hurt.
No. I can battle medicine, Beetle. That's an action. Come here, Beetle.
It
I'll
scuttles
battle
up to
medicine
you.
Come here, buddy. I don't have anything to target on this map. Hang on, me blending.
Sounds good to me. I'm not going to bring you guys over to one of the Eye of Fumiyoshi maps. I don't think you need it, do you?
No, I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
Yeah.
I can envision it in my head.
That this big old basin of God-cursed land that you're treading on?
No.
I can't fix him. He's too broken.
The big thing for me, Katai, is that you're swimming.
Oh. Yeah, I am swimming.
These
Here's
murky,
Beetle's
dark
swim check.
waters.
Yeah, I definitely didn't go in last time because I was like, I don't want to swim. Water bad, but I was like, I'll be brave for Fang this time.
Okay.
I'm regretting it.
as you
Alright,
push into the
here's
waters.
our perceptions.
I need perceptions. This water isn't like the one that you saw so helplessly, Katai. This water isn't able to be seen deep within, to know that there's something swirling in it. Instead, this one is all but murky and black. But perhaps just for you, Katai, that's enough. Perhaps not knowing what's underneath is better. Knowing it's different. It shields your mind from the horror that you witnessed. And you tread the waters of this god-cursed eye.
I wanna leave. I would like to get out of the water.
You
I
leave.
give up.
Yeah.
I give up.
You leave, not but 15 minutes in, I assume.
Yeah.
Your bandages are coated in the soil-filled water. You feel darkened. You feel soiled. Beetle is injured and doesn't find much along the path, floating mostly on the top of the water. You know, an insect.
He doesn't know how to dive.
He doesn't. But Fang, you are able to find it. You're able to look for a similar depth that you saw the other one in. You feel around with your claws, and eventually, rather than you mishandling it and then catching it afterwards, instead, you're able to, with but a claw, snatch it. The last piece of the
Fang will,
testament
like,
of King Mailai.
Fang will kind of like hold it up out of the water to show everyone. And then he'll work his way out.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. High cost for the beach.
All right. Dirty, soiled. It is now late in the day. Darkness has found you. Do you leave the Eye of Fumiyoshi? Or do you stay here for the rest?
Not camping here.
This place is cursed as hell.
Yeah,
So
no good place to set up here either. We just cut across to the road.
Okay. As you travel, you cut across and you're heading to the Road of Enlightenment. Just kind of to here.
oh. Yeah, I like that name. Hell yeah.
It's the path to the monastery from Willowshore.
Hell yeah. I feel
Pushing
enlightened already.
onto the side of the road.
This is like the closest we've been to this like
Yes, you
massive
are.
amount of fog. Like Fang, like there's obviously like a clearing in the eye where you could probably see over it and see all this mist not through the trees. He'd like to like take a close look at it and see if he can like figure out anything more about it.
Yeah, go for it.
It's be nature or perception.
Dealer's choice. You get different results.
Huh.
You think he's looking more and inspecting, or do you think he's trying to understand it more?
I think he's trying to understand it more.
Fang. It's malevolent. It chokes the skies. You can't see the sky at all. When the sun makes its way there, if it ever could, it would close off the day even early. There's no trickling through to the other side. It looks as though it just goes up and expands down and flows like a tide. But one thing sets you off. Deep within this mist, on the edge of its brim, there is ozone, a smell that you identify in the air. The winters have been getting worse. Surely, the weather has been getting worse. But Fang, you sense within this fog not just some curse, some cage, but the malevolent magic of a creature that can control the weather.
Like a druid?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I think Fang is just gonna think about this for a while now.
Would you like to give me a society check?
I could try. Could I like describe it to Jobin and maybe him give a society check?
Sure.
Or do you want it just from me?
Only you might be able to understand this,
Okay.
thanks to your character. If you have a skill or lore that you think would fit better, you can use that too.
The only lures I have are hunting and kitsune.
Okay. There's very few creatures that can take over weather, or at the very least manipulate weather. You don't think perhaps this creature is the cause of this mist, perhaps isn't helping it. You think perhaps they are benefiting from it. But what kind of creature it could be, you don't know. But it's something intelligent that can manipulate the weather.
Yeah.
Something
Fang will tell that to everybody.
that is a master of either the wind or lightning or both.
Would see and have an idea.
You can roll me a
Yes.
society check.
I have every skill you might need for this. Society. Sure. Ah,
Oh, I saw that.
I saw it too. Yeah.
So barely, almost there. No. 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 Cian, you have enough issues. A curse is one
What's your
thing.
imagination, Fang?
I don't know. But whatever it is, it's not helping our situation. But the Great Willow told us not to approach it, so I won't.
Okay. Night falls. And perhaps it is due to night that you do see, every once in a while, Fang, with your keen senses, or at least understand through your mystical eyes that can see through mist, that there is a dancing storm within. But no one else sees that. And before long, you find yourselves rested, and the next day coming to you. As here next to the Road of Enlightenment, it seems nothing disturbs you on this night. Save for when you wake up, are 2 bundles of straw placed beside your camp. Perhaps they were there before. Perhaps they weren't. But upon looking at them, you immediately recognize what they are. They are freed or unsealed thatchling that have already given up their forms. If that makes sense at all to you guys.
So were they thatchlings that
It's
Passed on?
it's the remains of thatchlings.
remains of thatchlings? Okay. They're just here?
They're on the outside of your camp. You're not sure if they were there before, or they were placed there during the night.
Can we look for tracks?
Yeah.
Give me a survival check. I don't mind you rolling at all. Ross, there are small tracks. These creatures leave very significant, curious, and otherwise unique tracks. But they're almost washed away, and so are the thatchling bodies, held together barely by bundles of straw. I believe that is a high enough roll for you to realize that one, they were not attacked, and they had been set free, and two, that it seemed to have happened at the very same amount of time that you all were with Hungrui.
Alright, Ross would point the tracks out to Fang and Cian.
Sorry, so were they placed there, or did these thatchlings walk here and then just, give
They
up?
were placed here.
They were placed.
Yes.
Okay.
By a different creature. Or creatures.
Which direction can you tell where it came from?
Can I tell?
No one's
Using
used survival.
my compass?
Not with that survival. They seem to be... If it's the thatchling tracks you're looking at, they look old. If there are other tracks, they seem to be missing.
Oh, okay.
We want to try to follow them?
I think we should head back to town.
I'm not confident I would be able to keep the trail.
Okay.
Let's go back and tell them we've completed our task.
All right.
Are you sure they weren't already here when we set up camp?
I mean, we didn't see them previously, but
Yeah, I
Could've-
would sleep
could've
better
missed
thinking
them.
that we just, they showed up later instead of us missing something right under our noses.
I mean, it was dark and it's just some hay on the floor.
well, I mean, this is more than just hay, Jobin.
It's bundled.
I mean, okay. Yeah, let's head back to town.
Yes, so think of the positive. We got both of the pearls now. We just have a building to clean up.
Yeah, just a building to clean up.
Are we gonna tell people that we got the pearls?
I'm gonna tell your sister, because then that means I own it.
Wait, I
see.
thought we got these pearls to give to Jobin so he could have the teahouse / brothel.
Well,
Wait,
Fang,
well, this
since
is
you
the
have
thing.
the pearls, I have this great business idea. I go into my spiel.
You have a whole road to tell them about it.
Alright. So at one point, you're talking to like a 19-year-old kid who's like, that sounds fucking awesome. At the other point, you're talking to a guy who doesn't like people that much and thinks it would be kind of a nasty environment and way too bad for Jobin. Because he plans to have Jobin run it. He's like the background guy. That's kind of what you get out of the conversation.
You're gonna own it, but you're gonna make Jobin run it.
I said he could run his own tea house.
Okay.
Maybe he wants to be like a researcher, make new exclusive teas.
And then, hearing you guys talk about this, Jobin kind of turns words and says, "If I'm not gonna, if I'm not gonna own it, I don't want that responsibility of running it. It's too much work."
You didn't go diving into those pools.
Yeah, so and that's why I'm saying you can have it, and then you can run it, and I'll come here and have tea.
Well, like, think about all the money we're gonna make that we're gonna be able to pump back into Willow Shore.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm not.
Think of the
I'm
money.
not the. I'm not the kind of guy to run it. You've got those skills. Diplomacy check.
I mean, I'll run it. I'll do it. I was in the water with you for a little while. I'm kind of like a half owner, you know?
You know,
I think your skills are more for, making sure people don't, rough up from damage the building
The
anymore.
brothel, right? Gotcha. Bodyguard.
Wait, I don't know if a brothel's a good idea.
Oh, we wouldn't call it a brothel.
What would we call it?
Well, it's all through each of our names. We probably come up with something together. That is fitting.
If you turn it into a brothel, I would like to have nothing to do with it.
Think of the money though, Jobin. That will make South Bank really happy.
Well, look, I'm not really like in it for the money. I just want to bring the town back together, like the Great Willow said.
Alright, we'll start with the tea house, and then maybe, if we do well enough, we'll expand into a brothel in the future.
Yes, I even talked Madame Otis into letting me look at her old books. How, things were done.
Okay, how about this, Fang? I take one pearl, you take the other pearl. We show them to her together. I own half of it and do the running, and you own half of it.
But I don't have to do the running.
Yes.
Fang takes the pearl out and he offers it to Jobin in like a handshake gesture.
Okay.
Gilbert, can you roll me a society
takes
or
it.
history check? I guess it's society, isn't it?
Yes, society.
Roll me a society check.
Alright. Oh, my goodness, I'm rolling so bad today.
I cannot help you.
Yeah.
Joe, but if you're apprehensive about it, I could try to convince Madame Otis maybe to help run the establishment.
Maybe I'll talk to my sister. And Madame Otis.
Madame Lotus doesn't seem like she's on the up and up.
What do you mean, Fang?
Also talk to Kawaka too. And it might be good to just learn about it. Go to the leisure salon and see how that stuff is run. But I just want to get back to town now. We've been out here for so long. I miss my bed.
And with that, I can say that your travel comes to an end. If you're willing to say so too.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect. It's just past midday when you all re-enter Willow Shore. It is just as you left it. Unbridled, unbroken, and unattacked. Together, you all make your way down the side of the creek and enter through your normal passages. Willow Shore is beautiful, coated in that thin fog. With no rain today, the lights glow, however, thanks to the dimming of the clouds. And thus, as you guys travel forward, as a group, you can make your way back into your home. Is there anywhere you're going first? or any conversations you want to have during the day so that we can polish it off.
Well, we do want to go talk to Ziyang. Get the contract all set.
You want to do that first?
I mean, what else are we gonna do? I think we're just kind of hanging out. We're pretty
Well, we could let that
Relax.
old man know. That,
the thing's done. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go tell him that.
I mean,
first.
I'm okay putting it off, but
No.
Okay. With that, you guys make your way towards Old Metsuki's estate. Before long, you can find yourself in front of the old man. Always is Old Man Mitsuki talking to somebody these days, much to his chagrin. You find the old man pursing a small cup of tea, listening to all these people that are jeering for which work should be done. But overall, it seems far less busy now that A, the stable has been fixed, and 2, the milling house has had days to recuperate. Willowshore is coming back to its own. The people have bounded together so far, but tensions run high between the two factions. Old Man Mitsuki, as you come in, you'd see the slightly hunched elderly man, still in his simple work shirt and shorts, wearing his wooden sandals. But as you enter in, he waves some of the youngsters away. You have returned. I believe that's you. As he waves you forward, with somewhat blinded eyes. Tell me, is the farmland secure?
Yeah, we cleared all the weeds and made it a good place to go.
Excellent. Excellent. I am happy to hear it. I knew I could count on you, and in such short time as well. These people could learn a thing or two from you. Now then, he will kind of put his hand in the air. The other will come to his lips and take a drink. I thank you, and I will begin speaking with our farmers. Ones that aren't being conscripted into our guard, that is. To begin preparations. To perhaps find the people and youngsters willing to put in the work in the old village expansion. I will take it from here. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Do you have anything else you need done?
He raises an eyebrow. Not yet. I believe Willowshore, it needs you. But it doesn't need your work at the moment. None on South Bank, that is. You've earned yourself some long-needed rest. Please. Enjoy your families. Enjoy Willowshore.
Alright. Well, we got a tea house to clean up later.
Oh, and please, if you ever wish to speak of the going-ons, or simply to talk about our times and our traditions, you are welcome to visit me, and I will make the time.
Sure. Yeah, we'll probably need to connect on how things are gonna work out when it gets closer to wintertime.
He nods.
Oh,
Oh,
and
sorry.
how did that I know when I last talked to you, we chatted about the monastery and it might needing cleansing. I was wondering if did you have any more information about that? Cause we stopped by, not we didn't stop by. We kind of walked in the direction of that, and there's
We
like
walk
this.
down the road of enlightenment.
Yeah, there's like a big freaky storm.
I don't do such a thing. But my time has been spent speaking to South Banks, farming and prepping the Somni family. No, I do not know anything yet, but I promise you, when I have the time, I will try to find a way, some knowledge on this. Storm, mist.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, just let us know if you find anything.
I will. As you bow, and he bows. You know, he does not bow to people often. The popular local old-timer Shao Old Metsuki is now available for influence. If you ever wish to visit him for a 1-hour influence round to try to improve your relationship with him outside of politics and making huge moves, you can visit Old Metsuki and attempt to increase your influence with him. This is, of course, going to come to some sort of head, as you know you're having a meeting with the two of them, thanks to the lovers. So use your time wisely before then to perhaps improve your relationship with each of them and make them more inducive to change or to relenting. Sounds good.
Yeah.
And also, you guys are now within range to discovery him. Since he's open to influence the subsystem, you can spend time trying to discover things about him to learn and cater to his wants and needs. Alright. You guys take your leave from Old Metsuki Estate. Very well. And you're back in Willow Shore. I assume you want to go see Ziyang next?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Together all at once, you head over to Northridge, through downtown, where you are waved to, pedaled to, and gawked at. Ross, you are stopped by a familiar kitsune, performing on the stage, inviting you to come up, or at the very least, come say hi. Do you? Or do you have busier things?
Yeah, I could spend some time with Kazuma.
Mm-hmm. Cosmo will, in fact, bring you up to the Feathered Theater. Note how your makeup has run. And will kind of begin to look around at you and smile and begin to touch you up, if that's alright.
That's fine. We've had many days on the road.
So I see. But you shouldn't be stopping your hygiene. It's important for you. Tell me, what tales have you been on in your time in the hinterlands? People are scared. They want to hear stories of heroism. Perhaps I could give it to them. Such a beautiful cloak I can see one of you wearing. That isn't from Willowshore. None of our tailors.
No. Maybe let's get a cup of wine and we can speak on it. I'll wave the rest of them on and walk off with Kazuma.
Excellent. Kazuma will spend some time with you. During this time, do you hold anything back from your information that you're giving Kazuma? And if you are, just tell me what you do tell him, because he wants to tell Willowshore.
I told Kazuma of or counter at the old songhouse and the lovely plane of song that drove the spirits out of the evil there, and leaving behind the cloak. I don't speak anything of the cage or the mist. I talk of Fang's strange but wonderful way with animals. His way with spiders and even a bear that is totally wild, but somehow or another is slowly being tamed by him via food.
All right. Easy enough. Kazuma thanks you for this and will give you a gold and also touch you up for free. No chance you could come speak of this. You say it with such spirits.
Well, if I have time in the next few days, maybe it would be good to raise everyone's spirits.
I agree. Come by for some work, I'll pay you. And after
That
touching
is,
up your
quite
eyes,
tempting.
he will make his way away. Another performance to do. With that said, the rest of you make your way to Lao and Laws, I believe, correct? Within you find your sister right where you left her. And you're not even sure if there has been a bowl that has been washed from her eating since you left. But surely she has. She's still alive.
Not surprised.
Mhm.
He'll just lightly nudge her and say, "We're back. Fang needs to talk to you."
You see her beautiful kimono as she stands up. How can I help you? And welcome back.
Fang will
Oh, you
give
smell.
her an unpracticed bow. And he'll be like, it's good to see you. And he'll kind of like elbow Jobin, and he'll like pull out his pearl, and Jobin will pull out, hopefully pull out his pearl.
Jobin pulls out the other one.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Just in the eyes.
As through the eccentric aristocrat who lovingly has such strange jargon in her legalities, King Mai Lai. It says here, with no descendant surviving today, ownership of the teahouse will legally transfer to the first person or group that fulfills the document's requirement. Recovering the 2 pearls I've thrown into Fumiyoshi's eyes. That's simple enough. It seems as though you've recovered both of them. But I ask, since you now have the claim to the Cerulean teahouse, who all owns it?
Me and Jobin. I own half, and he owns half, and he runs it.
Ziang looks to the other 2 here, Katai and Zien. Did either of you 2 help?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not really good with running stuff, so.
Do you wish to
This is
forego your legal claim?
Oh, wait, do I have a legal claim?
You do?
Oh,
Well, I'm
shit.
the one that recovered the pearls.
It says here that a group or a person. If you recovered it alone, then it is yours alone. But if a group collected it,
I mean, I was in the vicinity and assisting.
All
but,
5.
like,
So all 5 of us can own it.
yes.
I mean, they watched it from up top.
well, I was
I
in
mean,
the water with you.
Katai put her ankles in the water once, but I found the pearls.
Well, I am just telling you what the legalese says. It specifies person or group. Which is it? And if it's a group,
Wait,
who is the group? If it is the
Hang on, can
person,
we have
who is the
A
person?
hero huddle. A hero huddle over here for 1 second.
I need to advise my lawyer.
She kind of like smiles as though she expected this and is curious how you guys will handle having a legal battle with each other.
Hey, alright, maybe Fang, hear me out. Maybe this is a sign.
Fang's kind of looking at you like, are you serious right now?
Yeah, if it was a sign. You know, I was talking about how we're like spirit type and whatever. Maybe this is like the thing that knits us all together. It's this tea house and all of us owning it.
No, that sounds like a legal disaster.
I
me and
think.
Jobin have worked it out.
I mean, I can help.
Yeah, you can help.
Okay, Fang, I'll level with you real quick. I just want to do anything that's not standing outside and guarding the lantern for once. And,
You-
you know, I think helping out with the tea house and owning like 25% of it will be good for me, you know? 10%.
Character growth.
It would have to come out of Jobin's 50. Take a look at Jobin.
All right, Jobin hands you back the Fang. You can own it, Fang. I won't help.
Well, Jobin, you're
Ooh.
Jobin.
it's
Fang
okay.
pulls Jobin aside.
I understand. You want to own this tea house. It's
No,
very
no, no,
important to you. I can tell it's
I want-
I can tell it's very, very important that you own this tea house. You did most of the work, and it said person or group, so you can be the person. Here you go.
Jobin, you're essential.
I'm gonna have to help my sister with the shop anyway, so it's okay. And I mainly like drinking tea, and you know, that's always that. You know, with you doing all the work, I can go there and just criticize your tea
Okay.
and drink it.
Okay, how about we do this? Katai owns 25, you own 25, I own 25, and Beetle owns 25.
He hands you the pearl.
Okay.
What about Ziyin? What about Ziyin?
Sister, do I want to be a part of this?
She looks at you and says, "Are you asking for legal advice?"
Yes. From my sister. My only remaining family.
She gives you a coy smile. If you're willing to put in the work and not stay in the grungy hinterlands all the time, I would much rather see you safely within our borders, defending a local business.
I'll
As
do
a
that
sister.
anyway.
But now you don't have a reason to leave Willowshore.
Guys, I think I'm out of this one. Sorry. I can't be tied down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I already have responsibilities with the other shop, so you know it's all you.
No,
It's all you,
well,
Fang.
Well, we were good for 25, you know?
Joey looks at Katai, pushes up
Yeah.
his glasses again, and says, "No, that's 25, 50.
No,
25,
Beetle's his
Beetle-
own person.
No, he's your dependent.
Oh,
What's
do you
a
claim him on
dependent?
taxes?
What are taxes?
He's like your child.
You
Alright.
see,
you're his
I don't know
guardian.
anything. I don't know anything about this stuff. I'm doomed without you guys.
Without all of us,
Fang kind of like scratches his snout with like his claws. Scrunches up his like face a little bit. Okay. Well, I think in order to balance it all out, all 5 of us should own 20.
Does that equal a lot? 22, 4.
yeah, all 5 of us will be 20. Yep.
10.
Mhm.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right. Fang looks at Si Yang and says all 5 of us present will be 20% responsible for the TS.
Well, Ross
Wait,
isn't
wait,
here.
hold on.
That's
Looks
great.
down at the
I like
beetle.
that.
No.
Looks down at the beetle.
No, Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Good try.
I'm okay with this.
Good
I'm okay
try.
with this.
No.
He's trying.
Fang.
He's going for
Look,
it.
Fang. Look, Fang. It's good. We'll do 20. We'll do. I'll take 20%. You'll take 20%. Ty will take 20%. Cian will take 20%, and Ross will take 20%. And in this way, we're all covered, no matter whoever needs to be there to make decisions.
But
It's fine, like,
Ross is trying to turn it into a brothel. Do you want that, Jobin?
And look, there's 25%. There's 20, 20, 20, and 20%
Well,
that can say no.
Katai wants a brothel too.
Oh, I
All
mean,
right,
I
there's
want
20
a brothel like later, not like.
See,
now.
there's
Noodle doesn't
20
want a brothel.
See, I know Cian doesn't want a brothel, and you don't want a brothel. So,
Well, I'm torn. I could be convinced, and he kind
Alright,
of
then.
like blushes.
all right, then. See, if it happens where the three people of this group wants a brothel, then it's okay.
Okay.
You can call it the Tits Tea House. I think that's pretty cool.
What? The tits?
Yeah.
If you guys are going to
Brothel
turn it into
Teahouse.
a brothel, I do not want to have any part of it.
Well, you'll have your vote, Cian. All right, Cian.
No,
all
like,
five of us,
Put a clause in
including
there that says if
Ross.
it's a brothel, then I forfeit if they turn anything into
You
a
can
brothel.
always sell your portion to somebody.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can sell your share to me. Or
Well,
to
wait.
Beetle.
We're not taking any profits. All the money's going back to Willowshire, right?
Well, I mean, we're gonna need to like buy tea.
How are we going
Oh,
to
I
get
was-
money?
Wait.
A lot of work to run a tea house.
Look, this is why I like the original agreement, because then, like, you could figure all that out.
I mean,
Well,
he
now,
could
well,
do
now
that
we all
anyway.
now we all can figure that stuff out. Ross is really good at getting people to do stuff and convincing people. So convincing people to come to the tea house that had all their family, almost everybody in their family murdered, we might definitely going to need Ross for that.
Yeah, a lot of people just definitely got like disemboweled and murdered pretty violently and eaten by a Roy Kubi at this location. So, we're definitely going to spend some marketing on this,
Well, I was gonna clean it up.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you can't
still
clean up
clean
the
it up.
memory.
Yeah, you can clean it up, but it won't really. It's still a place where a bunch of people died, so. But it can be like a conversation starter, Like when people come in, we'll be like, hey, did you know that this tea house is the site of a brutal massacre of over half the Willowshore population? You
I
didn't.
don't.
That's crazy.
I
Let me
don't
tell you
think
all
that we
about it.
should. I don't
And
think
then-
we
so
should
Job,
advertise that.
Katai says that. Jobin looks at Katai, then looks at Fang and says, "You see why we need Ross?"
I'm
You're
great at
right.
marketing.
Okay.
And we'll table the brothel idea for now, and revisit it at a later time.
It will probably be a better brothel. Not this tea house, but because there's not enough rooms for it. But that old estate,
Yeah.
abandoned estate.
We can expand the business there eventually.
You do not have legal
Wait.
claim of the abandoned estate.
Whatever.
I
We'll just go
understand.
find more pearls.
That's not how it works, Katai.
What do you mean? It's just how it works now. So
Because the person
that's how you buy buildings.
turns to Siang.
I don't have any legal document saying that the deed can be given. That deed is actually, if anything, the governor's.
Oh, cool. He's dead. So
Well, we don't know
Is
that.
he?
I mean, maybe.
He's missing. He is not
He's
declared
missing.
dead.
What if he was the Oni the whole time?
The what?
I just say things. Sorry.
I has a conspiracy theory that there's an Oni in the forest to the northwest.
Okay.
Yeah, just ignore me. I say things and they don't make sense sometimes.
It's weird that you're realizing about it, but you don't fix it.
Well, you know.
I'm not sure she's gonna be a good business partner.
Being a good
Yeah.
business partner isn't part of one's legal claim. Unfortunately. For some. Now, I'm quite busy. I'll hold on to the pearls. You have all agreed, and
No, we decided just give it to all 5 of us. I can't do this without Jobin.
Is that including the beetle? Or
You know, not including Ross. I'm sorry, Beetle. And I pat him on the head.
You can always split your share with Beetle, so you can take 10. Beetle can take 10.
Beetle looks up at you with beady eyes.
If you really cared about Beetle, you could always do that.
Yeah, I'll split my shares with Beetle.
Oh shit, it worked.
Yang looks down at the paperwork. Looks down at Beetle. How? I need a signature and, for one, citizenship. I don't... How do I even begin to approach the legal ramifications?
Well, I guess Beetle is Fang's child, so it would go to Fang for now.
Okay. Very well. So what I will do is, Fang, I'll give you your 20%, and then I will put in a clause that, similar to the eccentric previous owner, that 10% of input, well, half the input that comes from you comes from the beetle.
Sounds good.
Should we add like beneficiaries onto our shares, you know, just in case we do die and like who it's
If you
passed
wish
on?
to
yeah.
have that, I can help you write that. But at the moment, before you do that, you should probably have legal ownership.
We'll have to go through probate when that happens.
No.
What's probate?
Oh, okay. Just checking. I know lots about law and words.
Alright, if anything were to happen to me, give my shares to my sister.
Very well. Anything else I should know about shares and beneficiaries before I finish the write-up?
Who do you think should get mine if I die?
Me.
Okay.
She writes herself down.
I don't know who to give mine to if I die.
Got a family
You
member?
guys are like
Maybe-
my only friends, so
Maybe Ross? Oh, give him to me. And Fang like looks at you hungrily.
make a persuasion check, huh? Punk.
You could split it all 5 ways,
Sure.
4 ways to the rest of us.
I will
5
let
each.
you guys decide on wills over the course of a 15-minute break.
Crypt is sitting here like, God damn, they're talking about wills and shit.
I'm just sitting here, staring at my screen,
I mean,
knowing what's coming
today he
up.
was- Today he was talking about killing 4 players. So you know we got to think about this stuff.
You're killing me. All right, I'm out
and
of
I will
here.
put Fang. I'm gonna put
I thought that
Fang
was a
and
great
Beetle.
exchange.
I
Like,
agree.
really great exchange.
I agree.
Fang and
Good.
Beetle will be my beneficiaries for my will.
It's even better. I'm not there.
All right,
I'll
I
be
gotta
right
go
back.
get a real tea now. Sex work and brothels, maybe not the best thing to do live. Yeah.
You were live when you said that.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
it was just a little hint, you know, like a taste.
A taste of what was talked about during the break.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Sounds good.
Behind the red curtain.
Behind the red curtain. Perfect. That's the name of the tea house now. Anyways, are you guys wanting to talk any more on the break, or are you guys ready to be back into the argument of legalese?
I think we're
I think
settled.
we're good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think
if
we
we
can
can't
argue
be
more.
all 5,
binded
and
by
then
this contract if I'm not there, right? I mean, they need my signature.
I'm assuming this is about the time where you can come in, because they've had an argument for a while.
Okay.
I was gonna have you come in, like, during it. This seems like a good point. Alright, as you sit within the inside of Luau and Laws, this place is one of the nicest homes in all of Willowshore. The only lawyer, Lao Ziyang, is a very successful woman, and as she sits there, filled to the brim with more and more paperwork than she's ever had. You are having your conversation about the exciting terms of the legalese of the Cerulean Teahouse, and she waits for a definitive answer. But while you guys are speaking of it, the door swings open as Ross, who looks fresh and proper, lively and colorful, walks in.
Oh,
Hey,
you're
sir.
all still here.
Yeah, Ross. It's come to where all 5 of us, Fang, me, Zian, Katai, and you, will own equal shares of the equal parts of the tea house. Is that okay?
And inheritance clauses or any clauses for exiting in case, something like that comes up.
I mean, if you want to exit, you can come up with what do you want to happen with your portion if that happens.
Well, you'd have to get one of us to buy your shares.
Or or give it
So
to
we all
somebody else.
keep it in, right? We don't want anyone buying or selling shares to Granny Who or the old man. Complicate matters.
No, this is all private. It has to stay in the group.
That should be added as a clause then.
Now that being said, now you bring up a good point. If a group is under ownership, and the 5 of you are individuals within it, there is a certain amount of... what's the word? Ownership that must be given specifically to the group. In order to do that, she did ask to note in the legalese the group's name. I'm looking at you all right now, staring at you.
Why didn't you ask this question while we're break, Crip? We could have had a full discussion break about this. You gotta speak up maybe a bit.
You might as well just set this up. You
Yeah.
might as well just go get some water.
God.
Some more water.
But if wanted, I can just mark you down for each. However, I highly recommend if you're going to go into a group ownership, you should have a collective name.
Yeah,
All
troop
right.
name. That
All right,
makes
gang.
sense.
What's our troop name? What are we gonna do?
The beetle lovers.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about that.
I mean,
One
if
have to
vetoed.
kill too. Yeah. I'm okay with things being beetle related, just maybe not beetle lovers. You know.
The sacred beetle. The
Okay.
legendary beetle.
Please keep
Okay.
this in mind that this could end up on underneath the name of the
You are correct.
establishment.
This will be sent to legal governments in the new.
Just be called the Beatles. I feel like, that'd be a pretty good group name.
And, as she kind of points down, this means that anyone who is said to be within this group that you have named, if troubles fall upon the tea house, it is on all of them, and I can come to any of you to bring up such worries.
I don't know what you mean by that, but why not the flying beetles?
Which
Five
means saying
willows?
if someone assaulted the building, she could come to any one of us instead of just one sole person to resolve the matter.
So yes, I'm flying beetles.
How about the 5 willows?
Beetle boys. 5 willows. That's also a really good one because willows are like the guardian
I
spirit.
do like
and
the
everything.
willow, but there's definitely not enough beetle in there.
What if we put it like in parentheses after the name?
How about the 5 willows and beetle?
Well, that implies beetle isn't like a part of willow,
Why don't we call it the
Hey.
willow beetle?
no. We're not. Remember, we're talking our name, not the building.
I like the willows. Just like the willows. Yes, yeah. Maybe that's too on the nose for like being in Willow Shore, though. I feel like you name everything after the willow. You know, you're gonna get a lot of repetition eventually. You know.
Actually, most
We
people
Well,
have, like,
avoid it,
Willow
but
Street.
The willow's awesome. Why wouldn't you name yourself after the willow?
it is said that anyone who names their things after the Great Willow and Willow Shore is paying either homage or claiming an alliance with the spirit.
Well, we kind of have that.
I mean, if we don't have any legal documentation for that,
It's
Why
all
would you have legal
spiritual.
documentation with the spirit?
I don't know.
I don't need that. I'm just saying what popular superstition has stopped so many from having their name based around the word willow.
Well, I'm not afraid of having my name based around the willow.
Well, being, what kind of beetle is?
A stag beetle.
Okay, what about, I don't know, stag willows? So we have like some beetle in there, some trees in there.
It's beetle enough for me.
Is that like a affirmation, or is that the name of the group?
Well, no, I think we're still working on it because I feel like it's still pretty weak, you know.
I mean, you can always come back.
I think is if
No,
I think
I
if
feel like
don't
we
do
need to
this right
figure this out now.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it for a while. So, all right, I'm opening up the suggestion box if we want to put some stuff in here.
I have my drink. I'm leaning back. Yeah, I just want to see why you guys don't name yourself the Beatles and have it a day.
That's what I said. We should name ourselves the Beatles.
I'm just
I
kidding.
think that
I'm
would be a
just
good
kidding.
name.
No.
I'm not kidding. Fuck you.
No.
Let's go. I don't know.
The Weedles. No.
The Weedles.
Almost beetle enough.
What was one of like the what was the first guy?
Guys,
we
I
came
will
up-
say out of character. I totally understand if you don't want to have beetle in the name. Like this
Well,
is just
he
straight
goes
dog
like Beetle
Oh.
with Fate, right? Maybe we could use Fate instead of.
I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like putting
I
fate
like-
in our name is kind of like
Yeah.
pretentious.
It's the,
I
it's the
like
wrong campaign.
lanterns.
Like the willows of fate. I
Willow's
don't know
lantern?
about that.
I like lanterns. Lanterns are cool.
If there's gonna be lantern, there has to be beetle.
What? I think lanterns are way more like sacred than beetles are.
What are you
I
gonna
mean,
do?
I mean, you
Beetle's
carry a
You
lantern?
lantern.
take that back.
No, I will
carry a
not
la-
take this back.
You carry a lantern, Fang. The one that floats with you?
Yeah, but I like beetle more than my lantern.
Are you looking for suggestions? I've
Sure,
done a lot
The
of...
suggestion box is open.
Well, what are some things that have happened of recent? Things that stuck with you?
Well, there was this one time when we find this right Kibi, and he was like, "I want to negotiate because I'm a bad guy and want to waste all your spells." And we were like, "No, we're not gonna do that," and we didn't negotiate. And I think that was like a really good I remember that. That was the thing we did.
Okay. Rokurukubi, okay.
Yeah, like the non-negotiators.
Anything else you all have done? Perhaps something more lighthearted?
Sumo wrestled Kappas.
That sounds hilarious.
Oh, well, that Kappa's dead now. What was his name? Kawaka? If we would steal his name.
Not Kawaka.
What
Kawaka's
was
the...
Guaco.
Quacko.
Wait, he's not dead yet.
I mean,
It's
he's
just
dead.
soon.
He died. He told us that when he made this trip, he was going to die. I believe him, so. Kawako's revenge.
Still
Okay.
too close to Kawaka.
Okay.
Anything else that you've had done?
We found a bunch of horses and cows.
Okay. Anything else?
I feel like the DM is
Fang
trying to hint at something, and I'm forgetting about it.
Fang knows a bear called Cole.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
That's interesting.
The Storm Watchers.
Oh. Okay. Maybe the Storm Runners? That's pretty cool.
Well, we are without our guardian spirit with Ugly Cute gone.
I guess you're
Perhaps-
just saying Willowshore's Guardians or something.
That-
Guardians of Willowshore.
That's simple enough. But I don't know. I don't know what you have seen, left alone in Willowshore, let alone outside of Willowshore.
I kind of like the storm motif that Fang's got going on over there with the storm.
Looks at
You
Sia.
see
Storm,
lightning. You
lightning.
see lightning crackle in his hands.
I kind of like that. I
Um,
can do lightning. Fang can do lightning.
Si Yang immediately kind of like puts a hand on Si Yin as it starts happening.
I like the Storm Watchers,
Thunder and Craggle.
Mistwalkers.
Mistwalkers.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was looking at
Yeah,
Ooh, I think that would be good.
we have done a lot of walking in mist and running from it.
Oh, what about Mist Runners? That'd be cool.
I'm not, running is
The Mist
I'm
Joggers.
getting just tired just thinking about running.
Okay, so Mistwalkers.
That's pretty good.
Or Stormwalkers. Stormwalkers, Mistwalkers.
There's nothing. We had nothing. There's lightning involved, but not so much
I like-
storms. I think Fang is the only one that does stuff with storms.
Well, I'm
I
Your
I-
water
great,
bolt.
great,
and-
great storms are ahead of us.
I did want to ask, Mr. Young, why do you wear that symbol?
I don't know. This is given to me by my mother.
Not that one. The one on your
Oh,
crimson cape.
I mean, we just kind of found it.
It's the cloak of a singer. A performer. One that came through here. Strange to see it intact.
We saw her at the inn, and I played a song for her, and it calmed her. And she gave the cloak to Fang.
I see. She thinks for a moment.
Are you thinking like storm singers?
I was thinking Willow Song.
Tamers.
Ooh. Willow Song.
Little song.
I kind of dig the mist. Mist song. I kind of like the mist stuff. I feel like we should stay away from Willow. There's a lot of Willow going on.
Just my suggestion. You performed?
Miss Light.
Seeing?
Mistlight's pretty good.
He just stares at her.
She stares at you.
Stare is like, don't bring this up.
She turns her eye away. Xiang has put in her suggestions to help you put more words in this word scramble.
What was the last suggestion? It was Mistlight. What was it?
Miss Light, yeah. Miss Light.
Mistlight.
Stormlight Chronicles.
That was in my head, and then it ended with Chronicles. I was like,
Listen.
no.
Listen, we can do Stormlight. That'd be pretty cool.
What, tack on singers at the end?
Stormlight singers.
But
or
nobody
Storm-
sings.
You do, kinda.
I play the flute. I do not
That's like
sing.
this. That's like the same thing.
Well, we could turn it to like
Seasons-
fruit,
seasons
I
of
guess, right? It
Seasons of
doesn't
life.
have to be.
Soggy.
Soggy.
Soggy. What's Soggy stand for?
Oh shit! It's come back around. A storm of gigantic.
Gale.
Ooh, that's gale. Ooh, gale. That's a good word.
Storm of
Storm of
gusting gales.
Wait, Gale Song?
Gale song's kind of neat.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we
Oh,
had,
wait,
if
wait,
we
wait.
did more singing stuff, I would be in the song.
Gale Beetle Song.
Gale Beatles song. Yeah, no, Joe was kind of right. Like, we don't really sing. The song is cool, but none of us, we don't really do much of that.
We sing with our actions.
That was my
Okay,
interpretation.
so we're trying to bring the town together.
Uh-huh.
We represent Willow Shore. I'm
And
just throwing
change.
out and say and what?
Change.
Okay. What
Wait,
can
do
we
we
incorporate
represent
with?
change?
Yeah,
Winds
we
of
kind of do.
Change.
Winds of Change.
Where's a Scorpion song? No.
Mists of change.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how to combine it. We're like bridge builders in a way.
Oh,
So-
I got it. I
Ah,
got
but-
it.
Okay.
Uh-huh,
Middle
uh-huh.
Ridge.
Middle Ridge. Middle Ridge.
Ridge.
Okay. 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 No, okay. Okay. No. This is
Okay.
a valid
Hold on,
suggestion.
hold on. Too
Wait a
bad.
second. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a
Hang
second.
on. Let him cook.
What's the name of? What's the name of the river that runs through Willow Shore? What's the name of it?
Dubai.
I know we
No,
have
that's-
the kelp.
Dubai?
Dubai.
Huh?
What happens
s-
in Dubai stays
I
in
mean,
The
Dubai.
Duyu
The
River.
Seba
There's the Duyu
River?
River on the east.
See you. There you go.
The Seaby
What is- Seaby River.
Ceiba.
Seaby.
Seba River.
Seba. Dubai.
Wait a second.
Cut it up.
What? It's the Dawn Step Bridge, right?
Hey, you guys love water.
It is.
We always meet at the Dawn
You
Step.
do?
That was our we always met at the Dawn Step Bridge. That was our meeting spot, right?
Yeah.
That's where you
Dawn's
killed
Delight.
Gurgle Cut. Got rid of the
Why don't we do?
throne.
I mean, we can just call ourselves Dawn Step. It's right in the center of town. It's the part that connects.
I kind of like that. I kind of like Dawn Step. Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn Step. Just name ourselves Dawn Step.
I like
Yeah.
I mean,
Fits
I'm
for-
cool. I
Just
like
for
it.
any size party.
the
whether
sun.
we're 1 or 100.
The sun cleric popping in. I like Dawn.
Yeah, I like Dawn. I worship the sun. I like it.
Beetle makes a lot of steps when he walks
Ooh.
with all his legs.
Dawnstorm. Kind of just.
Dawnstorm? That would separate
Why
us
would
from
you
the
put
actual
storm
bridge.
in it?
I don't know.
I just like storms.
To mess with you.
Storms bring
He's got
change.
it.
They bring
Yeah.
Poor Cian.
rain, life.
As the storm approaches.
I'm good with
But I mean,
Dawnstorm
there-
or Dawn Step. I like both.
But the thing is, though, our idea, our group here is to have Willow Shore take its first step into its new life after the thing. So I'm thinking
Into a
Dawn
new
Step.
dawn.
Scions
new
of the
dawn, I guess.
Seventh Dawn.
No, I like Dawnstorm first because it's
Oh,
gonna
God
be
dang it.
hairy and
Science of the Seventh. You know what, Katai? that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it does sound pretty cool.
Maybe each of us are called a ward. No.
No, I like Dawnstorm. I think it's I think if we do Dawn Step, it might be too close to the actual bridge's name, but Dawnstorm I think is a good
Dawn's Light?
background for Dawn's Light.
nah. That's too like
Yeah, it makes you
churchy.
think, it makes you think of like a lighthouse or something. Maybe it's just
I
me.
vote. Can we have a poll and we just like put a bunch of names on there and vote? Just a poll mod. Let me see.
Oh, I like
Yes.
this name that
Oh, there it
Zian
is.
said. No brothels in Dubai.
All right, so we got Dawnstorm.
What
Should
was
this
the
be
name of the-
one
of
word
the
or
ri- Can you
I'm
type the name of
just
the river again?
Yeah, Saibon.
Crash.
The only oh my, that's embarrassing. That's like
Sorry.
saying someone
I
else's
know.
name in bed. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
I
going over
know.
here. I'm
Oof.
going over here. It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. That's embarrassing. That's all right.
I'm looking at the thing because I'm also looking on Twitch, and I was looking
I'm
down
also-
the.
Look at chat too.
All right.
The only other thing that I can think of, whether Si Yang brings it up, is thrice blessed or tri-blessed stuff, because you guys are blessed by 3 different interesting deities. But that was the other thing I was trying to allude to, was that you guys lit the lantern. But I think you guys have settled on some cool stuff.
All right, I put a poll in the chat. I think it's a good
Can I make the Dom request that I can vote for more than one?
Yeah.
More than one. Oh my goodness, you guys.
I can't edit the poll now that I've shared it.
No,
Well,
you guys gotta pick one.
Yeah, it looks like it's already. It looks like it's decided. Or see it.
I'm sorry. I should have let it be
Don't
Dawn's
worry.
step. Poor Zian. There's 4 votes. There's 5 people in the party.
I mean, let me I'll make the poll and like everyone.
Can't change anything, so it's going to be Dawnstorm.
No, hang on. I'll make it so everyone can vote more than once.
Yeah, people could pick.
It
their
doesn't
second-
matter because I still wouldn't vote for either one with Storm in it, but it doesn't matter.
I'm making the poll again. I'm already halfway there. Give me one
It's already
second.
halfway there.
I'm already halfway there. I also like Mistwalkers a lot, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
We're
so we
gonna
can
have to
do
this all over
multiple.
for the
Misstep.
tea house.
No. Misstep.
No.
What? I went the red curtain for the
There you go.
Oh,
For the
it's
tea house.
Dawnstorm.
There we go. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Wait, you're not allowed to vote twice.
Wait, we just had a whole conversation. I'm gonna let people vote twice.
No, you're
This
not
is
allowed to vote twice.
We're doing ranked
Go ahead,
choice
you-
voting.
This is incredible.
Look, all I'm saying is, Darby, you
What an
gotta
upset.
fucking choose. And Darby and Crypt, you gotta choose.
I ain't choosing
Aside.
shit.
No, Cryptic Muffin.
Oh, I'm
What?
sorry.
What are you talking about? I just did. What do you mean?
No, you didn't. You chose 2 sides. This is not how this game works.
I'm looking at the poll I just posted, homie.
There's 5 of us, and there's 9 answers.
Yeah, because everybody can vote more than once.
You can vote twice.
If none of these
Alright.
things you like at all, and you only like one, then you only vote once. But if there's 2 things you're like, I'm okay with either of these, you vote on each one of them. You can't vote more than once on the same thing.
Wait, if you both get 2 votes, and shouldn't I get 2 votes to put 2
Yeah.
votes into
Yeah,
Dawnstorm?
No.
you can't put 2 in the same thing. You have to put 1 in one thing or 1 in something else.
It's
And when
just
it's something
we're
else.
trying to figure out what the
Look,
most consensus one is what we're trying to figure out.
Mistwalkers is so yeah.
All right, you don't like Miss Walkers?
No. This is your chance, Fang. If you want to cut down Mistwalkers,
yeah.
this is your time. This is your
Yeah,
stage.
go ahead. Speak your truth, King.
Unless we combined them somehow.
Stormwalkers.
No, like the storm of Mistwalkers or something. I
I'm
don't know.
okay with Stormwalkers too. I think that's cool
Oof.
too.
I feel so bad for
Do
Cian.
we not like storms? Is that?
Yeah,
Cian,
he doesn't like swords.
Cian has a phobia against storms.
You know when we had to pick out 3 things that we hate?
Yeah,
that was one of them.
That's like
Okay.
me. It's like us picking spider something
and
for
you're
Jobin.
gonna have to like brave,
And the
follow,
and the compromise.
you're gonna have to like
4
confront your fears. You're gonna have to confront your fears in this campaign. We all have.
and the
I've
compromise
confronted
here.
my fears.
We're looking at this poll and I go, "What's the difference between Dawnstorm and Storm Dawn?" There isn't one.
Well, I
And-
never asked for a storm dawn.
Liz, I just put it on there as afraid. Okay, just put
And the compromise is the people like Mistwalkers, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but Mistwalkers is so reminds me of other media.
Do we? What about? Okay, so what is it about Dawnstorm you like, Fang? Do you like the dawn?
No.
No.
He just likes storms.
Jesus Christ.
He just wants storms. He just wants storms.
Can we
Jesus.
play
Okay.
storm with like thunder or crackle, gale,
Gale?
gusting?
Yeah, I like Gale. I like Gale.
Okay.
Gale
The
Walkers.
Dawn Gale.
Hang
The
on.
Mist
I'm getting a
Gale.
Gale just
fucking
reminds me
nether
of-
pole. Hang
Gale
on.
just reminds me of Baldur's Gate. You know?
Willow Gale.
Oh God. Or
All right. So,
Horny Gale.
Gale-
Wizard Gale.
so Gale Walkers. That's one.
Nah, I don't like
let's-
Gale Walkers. It just
Oh
doesn't
my-
sound right, you know.
Spider
Okay.
Storm.
Gale step. Gale step.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
That sounds
of
like
Gales, I
a
don't
level
know.
2 spell.
Yeah.
I'm down with Storm Step.
Storm Step.
No.
The thing is, okay. So listen, Remy. we're
Dawn
gonna-
Walkers.
I think Storm is out. I think we're gonna have to drop the Storm.
Wait.
Nice.
Why are we dropping the Storm?
I think we're vetoing the Storm.
Wait. I think one person's vetoing it, and I'm unvetoing it.
I feel like
And it's
okay.
look.
I think Zien's also
Okay,
vetoing.
there's two people are vetoing it then.
Okay, is anyone willing to unveto it with me? Looks at Ross.
Wait, what is getting unvetoed?
I don't
There's a
know.
lot of
Storm.
vetoing.
They're trying
Oh,
to veto
Storm.
Storm. Look, all I'm saying
Think
is
we play
there's a lot of
Storm.
Storm stuff that's gonna happen in this campaign. Fang
I mean,
says
There's a
we
lot of
invade.
stuff with mist in this campaign too.
Okay, how about Fog Walkers?
You don't like Mist? You're not a big fan of Mist? Are you vetoing Mist? Is that what you're saying?
It's too smoky. I'm vetoing Mist.
Shit, dude.
Alright.
Okay.
He's got us. So Mist and Storm are out.
Yeah.
Whoa! I
But it-
never
but it
agreed to
seems-
this.
But it seems like Gale's is okay.
I think Jobin
Gale?
vetoed Gale. I think Jobin vetoed Gale.
No,
Huh?
I did not veto Gale.
Okay.
I did not veto Gale.
Okay.
Okay.
I vetoed Storm.
So we
Okay.
got like Dawn, we got Gale, we got Step, we
We
got,
got lightning,
Bridges.
thunder. We got beetles.
Got Lantern, Try Blessed.
Ugh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, lots of things.
So I like Dawn.
How
So
about the
what-
Tribe-less Stormwalkers?
You just I like the Storm there, huh?
You-
What about we can go Dawn Blessed? That's a
Rice,
good.
rice-blessed beetle enjoyers.
What?
Okay. What's another adjective for storm? That's not. What's a synonym for storm? That's what I
don't
would
want to
say.
be called
Ooh.
Ghost.
Look at you
No,
guys.
there-
Ghosts of Willow Shore.
but ghosts aren't real.
Okay. What about Tempest? Does that scare you,
Tempest.
Cian? Are
Fang
you okay?
really
Does
likes
it scare you?
Tempest. Fang really likes Tempest.
Does that scare
How
you, Cian?
about-
Are you okay?
How about Tempest-born
Oh my god.
Stormwalkers?
Okay.
I had a whole
Mist
session
walkers?
today. We've gotten to none of it.
Listen, this is you. I don't know why I didn't say this
Hey,
before we went on
you-
break.
If we
It
can't
wouldn't
get
have
to level
saved
3,
it.
we're gonna stay here until we fix this.
It wouldn't have saved anything.
All right, so we have how about we have Tempest Walkers? How does that sound? How are we liking that?
Do we like Tempest-born?
Wait, is Tempest a trigger word? So
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. Zian, does that make you afraid? Are you okay?
We could do better.
We can do better.
Ooh.
The Tempest?
Ooh.
Whew, okay.
All right. How about Horizon
Your adjectives out.
Thunderwalkers?
How do we feel about Hood Samaritan? Just want to put it
Oh
out
god,
there.
that got bait.
Good Samaritan.
Just want to put it out there.
No, we can't bring them back.
Just want to put it out there. Okay,
That's the
no,
name,
all right.
Remy, that's the name of their group in Cyberpunk.
Yeah. It's Cyberpunk. Yeah.
Synonym.
Good Samaritans is such a good name.
Dude,
Now
I
that you
think-
brought that up, we need to come up with a name. It's good. It's Good Samaritans.
Will came up with that if I remember correctly. Will is
Dude, where the
genius.
fuck is Will?
Where is Will? That's right.
Okay, what about Cyclone? How does Cyclone sound?
I like Tempest better, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Cyclone's not as good. I agree.
Okay. Squall. I hate that word
That-
actually. I don't as
That's
soon as
like
I
a
said
bird,
it.
right?
Mon-
We gotta
Yeah.
make it positive.
Monsoon.
Hunt?
Because we're representing this town. We gotta kind of like
Dawn
keep it
shower?
together.
No.
Ooh, Don Shower.
Oh no.
Stinky Katai.
Yeah,
Might like
Dawn
that one.
Shower. I
A
feel like
shower.
I feel
Gold,
like
how
it
about
applies some stuff.
golden shower?
It's not
No.
that kind of brothel,
We're not,
okay?
we're not that type of brothel.
Downpour.
Downpour.
It's in
I'm
downpour.
looking at the storms
Yeah,
here.
no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on board with
Yeah.
Dawnpour.
What's the do the willow tree branches? Do they have a specific name, or are they just called branches?
Branches. Like the branches of a willow tree? One sec.
Yeah. Like, is there a specific name for them?
I was googling it for the moment now too.
You mean like they're hanging branches? You mean in front?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a specific name for it.
I don't think so. I think they're so-called branches.
I'm looking at it right now.
Unless you wanna call
Willow.
them curtain.
Yeah, they call them cylinder branches and fibrous roots.
Oh, okay. So there are two other types of willows called osiers or sallow, are also willow based. I'm not sure if that helps you at all, but I'm looking at the branches right now. Hold on.
Do we like storms, Dawn? How do we? I'm just kind of putting that out there.
No, remember storms was a trigger.
Oh, storm, right? So I'm just trying to word for him. I gotta make sure.
Sallow means unhealthy, so let's not go with that one.
What's the name of the thing that we put around the the offering? That we did the rope. I forgot the name. Started with an S.
Tempest, Dawn.
Imagawa.
Strong Shimagawa.
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 Okay.
Shimagawa.
Oh, I friggin' didn't mean to do that. Like,
I'm fine with just Tempest.
I mean, I like Tempest Dawn. I feel like it incorporates,
I like Tempest Dawn.
Oh, why are we so hooked up on storm and weather effects?
Because
Because there's a lot of mist. It's like a bunch of mist and stuff, and I feel like
Yeah, there's a lot of weather stuff going on, and I saw some crazy things in there. Stuff we're gonna have to deal with.
I feel like we should circle back around to Mistwalkers. Can we revisit that? I feel like can we
I
revisit
vetoed
that
it.
a little bit?
I vetoed it.
You vetoed it. Okay, what part of Mistwalkers did you veto? Was it the mist part you disliked? Was the
Mistwalk-
walker part you disliked?
I mean, look, we walked into that mist and we just got turned around. Like, we're not really mist walkers. We're more like, we got bullied by it. Like,
Mist-
Well, we didn't say
the
we
mist
were
victims.
misguides.
we
that
were
we
misguided.
Hey,
Misguided is Tempest Walkers.
Oh wait, hang on. Hold that thought for 1 second. Hang on. Okay. Thank you.
The Misfits. So like there's weeping there's the only thing else I can find with willows is those other two anatomy ones, like the sallows, but the other one is the willow tree is just willow branches, but they're also weeping willows. I don't think you want weeping in your name, but I'm just throwing it out there.
Probably not.
I won't lie. How about this?
Mismade.
Tempest. Let me figure out how to
Not bad.
spell this. I'm looking in Jobin's dictionary. right now.
Dispenser.
What about Mist Veil? How does that sound? No, I don't like that. Never mind.
Veil breakers. Mistbreakers.
Done with.
Mistbreakers is pretty cool. I like that because we want to break the
Yeah,
mist.
we
It's
wanna break the mist,
positive.
yeah.
Okay, I like this. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the poll.
Too
Or
much
I
to
consider Skybreakers, you know?
I would.
Wow.
How about this? How about? I don't want to say this because we're using this in Mythic, but Stormbreakers.
Stormbreakers. Oh, I think Storm got vetoed unless
Unless you're okay with the idea of breaking a storm.
Yeah, in context, you can use Storm.
Well, why not?
I am more prevalent to Mistbreakers than Stormbreaker because that's what we rename something in Mythic.
Why don't we call it Beetle Storm?
No, actually, I don't think so. I appreciate your input, though. It's valuable to the company. I'll put it.
Well, a
I'll
lot
put
of
it to HR.
enthusiasm with the beetle.
Mismandibles. Oh.
Animals. What about what's another one? I kind of like Mistbreakers. I think
I
that's
like
really
Mistbreakers.
fitting. Yeah.
Bond of the
So-
lantern.
Light breakers is another one.
Well, wouldn't that mean we're like taking the light out?
Look, I got one. Go ahead.
Lantern bearers.
Yeah.
Lantern Bearer.
Yeah, Lantern
I
Bears.
got one more Hail Mary at you guys. I mean, something that's tied to both Fang, to Katai, to the strings, and to you all, is the word eternal. Because the eternal ironworks, the eternal lantern, eternal light, anything like that you want to do. I don't
The
know.
Eternal Storm.
Yeah, and eternal
Mhm.
death.
Eternal death, exactly.
Yeah, okay. I know.
I'm just Hail Marying you all, alright?
Propaganda.
Eternal Storm.
You can do Eternity Walkers.
I'm happy with Mistbreakers.
Mhm.
I am too. Here, I'll put 3 in chat, and then we can vote on it, and we will only vote once. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm vetoing the word mist.
Oh,
No. Listen. we have a good name here. You can't. All right, I'm gonna put a poll in chat.
I have vetoed it.
Lantern lads? I think you
I
mean
just-
lantern
See,
born.
oh my.
Lantern Bearers.
Or bears. Yeah, bears born.
two of those words say mist.
Oh yeah, Mistwalkers came back. What the?
I don't see
I
another
wrote-
word
I
with
wrote-
storm in there.
Because storm was a trigger word. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you mean
Well,
Storm's a
Texas.
trigger word.
mist is a trigger word.
Aren't you the one that can see through mist?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Mistbreaker would work even really well for you.
Oh, okay. I'm
Concede.
willing to go with
Concede.
Mistbreakers.
Okay.
If we rewrite the ownership of the teahouse,
Oh my
God.
50% me and 50% Joe.
I'm okay with that.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Because
Jesus
when
Christ.
the tea house goes horribly wrong, I won't have anything to do with it.
Okay. My vote is for Mistbreakers. I enjoy that name. I think it's good.
Alright, we can fill that line of the contract in. Now we gotta get to the name
Well,
of the tavern.
Well,
I
hang
mean,
on. Let's
tea house.
let's just confirm. Darby, do you like the name as well?
Yeah, I'm good with
do
that.
you consent? Dom, do you consent to Mistbreakers?
Yes.
Juanito Carlos.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, that's some enthusiasm. I love it. Remy. Please God, are you okay with Mistbreakers?
I'm just losing all over the place today.
Excellent. Take this L.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't love it, but I'm just like, it's fine.
I fucking hate it.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
mean, okay. I mean, if you hate it, it's that strong,
Yeah.
then we probably should try something else.
Yeah, if you hate it, then we can find something else.
True.
But you gotta give us suggestions
Any
over here.
suggestions?
What's the name of this region again?
The Spectre
No,
I'm
Wood.
no.
forgetting about it. The
The Spectre
what,
Wood.
We
yeah, Spectre
wait,
Woods.
Spectre Woods.
God, you guys are surrounded by the
Yeah.
coolest named things ever. The Sea of Ghosts, the Spectre
Hey,
Wood.
we come up with Mistbreakers.
Listen,
No, I'm fine with Mistbreakers.
No, you're not. You're just saying that now. Hang
ghost
on.
wise, I don't know.
Do you see my vote?
No, I don't. I'm not looking. My eyes are blind.
Don's Tempest.
Dawn
did one of-
Tempest?
Tempest Dawn.
No.
Tempest Dawn?
Don first.
Windbreakers.
Phantom Dawn.
Oh no.
That's a fart. No.
Nah.
No. I don't
Yeah,
want
that doesn't
anything.
fit.
I don't want anything ghosty.
Mm.
You don't want anything ghosty in the seasons of the Ghost game?
But ghosts aren't real.
Or anti-ghost.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and get more tea. When I come back, you better have at least like 2 names for us to vote
No,
on.
I'm
too.
really
Two
fine
names.
with Mistbreakers. I'm fine with Mistbreakers.
He's not. He's not
I
fine.
know,
I don't believe it.
No.
I'm being gaslit.
Dawnbreaker, Breakers.
Dawnbreaker is good. I like Dawnbreaker.
The Break of Dawn.
Break Dawn.
The break of dawn.
Gale breakers.
That sounds like a fart too, though. You know, like a more powerful fart.
Dawn Trail.
Dawn
Cheese cutters.
I'm sure. Cheese cutters. I'm losing my marbles.
I said I was fine with Mistbreakers.
How about Dawnbringers? How does that sound?
No, it sounds like a Final Fantasy game.
It is the Final Fantasy game. I am
No, it's
looking at
not.
the
It's
Final
not.
Fantasy
It's,
Wikipedia.
it's not Dawn. It's not Dawn Bringers.
It's something else. Ah, listen, we're combining words from everything. You know, I'm just kind of
Okay.
throwing things together.
Mistbreakers.
What about? God damn it,
Advent Children.
Advent
Now
Children.
that's just.
I'm fine with Mistbreakers.
It's too late. We're gonna workshop it.
What the fuck? Everyone
It's-
here wants Mistbreakers. Carlitos is okay with Mistbreakers. I'm okay with it. Let's do Mistbreakers.
I've got
You
it.
told us you hated it.
Yeah, you hated it. It's
I've
too
got
late.
I
it.
mean-
Daybreak.
I can be okay with something I hate.
I'm kidding.
Daybreak?
Don't do
Not
day.
being
I'm
in the
kidding.
group
I'm,
dating.
I'm
Daybreak?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Come on,
I'm
Daybreak,
kidding.
Let's go.
I've already got Call Crash today. Let's do it.
Oh, hang on.
I'm fine with option 2.
Alright.
Two.
All right, so we got Mistbreakers. I'll put that on the poll. We got Dawnbreakers. We're gonna put that on the poll. I really want my fucking tea. I'm getting.
Look, we're getting further and
tea
further away
angry.
from what I like.
Okay.
Fang likes beetles and he likes storms
Okay.
and weather.
Morning Storm. Oh, this is funny. We can tie Ross into it by
Winter
making
Warriors.
it morning as in MOUR. To mourn those that died in Willow Shore. I'm just gonna give you guys more options. It's fine.
We could do something seasonal, like seasony, like
Seasoning. Yeah.
you know, like
Garlic.
season stoppers.
You just saying words, man.
Seasons.
Oh, it's
We're not
season.
stopping the seasons.
It's season. I'm hungry. Garlic. It's a seasoning.
That's it. Only more winter. That's it.
Cilantro enjoyers.
Time.
I'm James Wyatt.
We're losing our marbles
Alright.
out here.
There's some more. Here we go. I'm putting more in chat. How we all feeling?
Oh, I'm gonna give you guys some new music.
Yeah. What's the fucking music from that game show? Price is Right.
Jeopardy?
Jeopardy? That one.
Jeopardy?
Yeah.
That's
Jeopardy.
not the price is
I'm
right.
playing. I'm
No,
playing.
bro.
I'm playing the Oracle because you guys are needing to fucking figure this out.
I told you I'm fine with Mistbreakers.
Okay, that's four votes for Mistbreakers, I see.
We have 5 votes for Mistbreakers 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I made ice cream.
It's okay. Okay.
Fang, if the group perception checks you, how well do you like Mr. Breaker?
It would depend on their perception check.
Okay, if you want to
If
vibe
Fang
check, Fang.
perception checked himself.
Fang, if you nat 20'd yourself, how would you feel?
I would feel like none of these people like what I like. And that's
God damn it.
that's how the world works. Here we go. I really love Mistbreakers.
I believe him.
That's pretty good.
19, yeah.
Ah man, Zian, he really likes Mistbreaker. I hope this is certainly something he can't turn around. He's committing to.
I think you broke him, Katai. I think you broke him.
Listen, I'm just
I've
trying
been
to
broken twice
organize
today.
and make sure we all are happy with the decisions we're making.
I'm so
any
happy with this choice.
Are there any last minute suggestions for the suggestion box before I move on and just go with Mistbreakers?
Have we considered Beetlestorm?
We have considered Beetlestorm and it has been rejected. Please sit down.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Any
could
other?
put maybe Beetle in the teahouse name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, is that
All right.
a good
I
compromise?
really love Mistbreakers. If I could have Beetle and the tea house name, I'm 100% okay with
Beetle's
Mistbreakers.
Beetle's Cup.
Okay, this sounds like a game plan.
Sounds like
Okay.
a good game plan.
Yeah,
Steaming Beetle.
steaming
Steeping
okay.
Beetle.
Steaming Beetle?
No, steeping Beetle.
Steeping Beetle. I like that.
All right, Mistbreakers. That's us. We're Mistbreakers. Anyway, there's 30 sessions left in the session, guys. What's up? What are we doing?
I know answer.
You look over and you can see Ziyang is asleep. She has put a hand under her chin and she's fallen asleep at this point. But do you
We just
finally
signed.
raise your voice?
Yes.
Which is
Oh, she suddenly, her eyes snap open. And she gestures to the parchment.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Do we really want the people to know that our name is Mistbreakers, and then they'll know?
That's fine. They need to know anyways.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
mist
we're like-
around.
We've been drawn together by our souls to reunite in this life, and that maybe could have been our name in our past lives. We all knew each other.
I-
No?
Wait, have we considered Middle Ridge?
Can I just say, I don't know what you're
That's a great
talking
name.
about, but
I love Middle Ridge.
when you lit the lantern, it cleared the supernatural mist. So, it works.
Okay, you sound like you don't like it either, though.
No.
Wait.
I'm saying that.
Yang, this is your one opportunity to veto Mistbreakers.
No, it's not that. It's that it feels like you're talking about something that I don't know exists around, but I don't know why Mistbreakers wouldn't work considering you broke the mist that was in Willowshore with the
Oh,
Eternal
right.
Lantern.
Yeah, you don't worry about that.
I'm just confused, and I'm very good at reading
No.
people. Is there
Don't worry
something I
about
need to know?
No.
Wait. Isn't this like the name of like an shouldn't we be like Mistbreakers Incorporated?
Are we incorporated? Are we a small
No,
business?
I don't think that exists here.
I just want it.
Oh.
I just need to. It's part of her eccentric writing. It's not even. It's fine. Mistbreakers. Can I write this
Incorporated.
down?
Does she not
Yes.
know?
No,
No.
we haven't told her.
We haven't. We left it up
We
to
haven't told
the
anybody.
leadership to deal
I
with
mean, you-
it.
I
and
mean,
they
you-
haven't
I
done
mean,
it yet.
In your downtime, being at home, you could have told her.
Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. And yeah, so she will write down in her beautiful calligraphy, Mistbreakers,
Incorporated.
and then we'll gesture for you each to sign for the legal document to have 20% ownership. There is a lot more of a subsection and addendum for Fang and Beetle, but just needs a signature.
Sign it.
Ross signs. Nice. Does anyone?
Fang will dip his paw in ink and press it on the paper.
Perfect. Who's next?
And then he will coat Beetle's horn in ink and dip it on the paper.
Press it in. All right, sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm
Jobin
gonna-
goes ahead. Jobin goes ahead and reads the document first, and then signs.
Do you want to roll for law, or are you?
I'll do a decipher writing society.
Yeah, go for it.
Where's my character? There it is. Ooh, dust. Dust is flying off. Okay, hold on.
She is doing you no wrong, but no one can help you with what happened there, nor the cleanup. It is now your responsibility.
Right. mean, we can still hire people, but that'll be us hiring somebody, not
Mm-hmm.
them helping because they have responsibility with it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
He signs.
You sign. That just leaves Katai and Cian, I believe.
I draw a little smiley face for my signature and give it horns and make it like have sharp teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I put like a little flower next to it, kind of deal. And I look at Si Yang, and then I look at the paper, and I feel like she's judging me, and I just kind of scribble next to it.
Yeah, the lawyer is judging hieroglyphics for signature at the moment. But then looks over to Cian.
So, sister, I have 2 questions.
Yes?
Honestly, how do you feel about Mistbreakers?
You legally have to tell us.
You are my legal representation here.
It's catchy.
Okay.
It
Number
works.
2, if you were me, would you sign this?
If I was you, I wouldn't know what's good for me.
Such a cop-out answer. He just signs it.
She watches you do it, and then lets it aside. Fair enough. And she will take the parchment. Alright. It is done. Keep your pearls. You now have claim of the Cerulean Teahouse as a business to run after it is restored. I will let Old Matsuki and Granny He know in the governor's absence what has happened, as well as Zhang Peng. This was honestly the most exciting legal dispute I've ever been a part of.
Yes, it is. Seeing.
I have a lot of work to do. Is there anything else you need from me?
I need you to eat something.
Other than that,
Get some sleep.
other than that,
No, I don't think so.
very
Do
well.
you like tea?
I do.
Okay. I have a I have a proposition for you. Have you ever been in the want for tea? Well, look no longer at, because we have opening up very soon in your neighborhood a brand new tea house. Woo! Yeah. It's coming soon, and you should come by and get some tea. It's brewed by the world-class master tea guy, Jobin. This guy, he's so good, and it's opening soon near you. Bring a coupon. There's no
I'm gonna
coupons.
be working there all the time. I have a lot of stuff to do.
Give me a performance check. Katai.
Okay.
Can I
Anti-aid?
yeah, anti-aid.
Yeah, go for it if you want to. The diplomacy.
I'm gonna try and fail this diplomacy.
Yep.
There we go. All right, I'll take it. All right, -1. Circumstance. All right. 11.
I'm really busy. I usually get my tea delivered, but I'll keep that in mind. Let me know
Well,
when
we'll look
it's...
forward to seeing you when our grand opening
Okay.
occurs, and our tea will knock your socks off.
She points
Shoo.
at the wall near the window into the house, and you can see written in Tianzian is no soliciting.
Oh, shit. We're good. Damn. Oh shit. Well, I gotta go.
She gives you a look.
All right. Well, I gotta go take a nap. Bye.
Goodbye. And with that, do you head out?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready to
Well.
head home.
This is like my house, and now.
Oh, other than you, it's yeah. All right.
All right. See you later.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming up with the great names.
Yes, no problem. See you next week.
Mistbreakers out.
Mistbreakers out. See ya.
Mistbreakers break. How you doing, Fang?
Dude, we're gonna misbreak all over the enemies. Just you wait.
I'm alright. It's fine. I've come to accept that.
All right.
I cannot force my will on others.
That's okay. We got Beetle's Cup to balance it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Name
right.
the tea house after Beetle. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Teahouse can be named after Beetle.
Cerulean Beetle House. All right, together.
The Storm Beetle Cup.
Together, you guys, other than Zian, leave Luau and Laws. You have nothing but time now. You could help out. You could earn income. You could talk with people in Willow Shore. You could attempt to further your relationships with people within Willow Shore. But for this day, which you have been walking all of it to get here and doing conversations, is there anything else you guys want to do?
It's like at night almost, right? It took us like the entire day to get back.
It's 5 p.m.
I mean, we also just took like 2 hours deciding on a name, so I mean.
Yeah,
I
Joe
think
was ready to go home.
generous,
Okay.
yeah.
All together then, if you guys want to head to your homes and
Yeah, Fang's
find
already going.
rest.
And we'll meet up at the tea house tomorrow and we'll start
Is it no longer the Dawnstep Bridge? It's the tea house?
I
Why don't we
mean,
meet at the bridge?
it can meet. I think
Yeah,
we're
the
gonna
bridge.
walk to the tea house anyway.
You live right next
Me.
to the bridge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll meet at the bridge, and then from the bridge go to the tea house.
Okay.
And once the tea house is fixed, then we can switch it to the tea house.
Okay.
It's
Um,
tradition.
It's tradition.
Siang,
All
you
right,
are
Mistbreakers. Good night.
you are given the key, Siang. Alright. And with that, you can get a night's rest onto the 17th day. And before long, dawn does break. And you meet up with each other in the center of town, right underneath the river, above the river.
We meet at Middle Ridge.
At Middle Ridge, not otherwise known as the Dawnstep Bridge, where you faced Gurglegut.
The top of the ridge of the Dawnstep Bridge.
Mm-hmm. For sure. All right.
Well, there's North Ridge and South Bank, so maybe we call it
North Bank.
Middle Ridge Bank.
Too long.
Yeah, see, it's not catchy
Ridge
enough.
Bank?
It's not catchy like.
Can I have one win?
Mistbreakers. No.
Yeah, you have the you
You
have
got
the
the whole
tea
tea
house.
house. The Storm and Beetle.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we
Go
go.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. You're here at the Dawnstep Bridge. Do you move together to the Cerulean Tea House?
Well, it's not called that anymore. Crap,
Listen.
please get it right.
Not until we
I-
clean it up. Once we
Okay,
clean it up, then
okay.
it'll have its new name.
Okay. Okay.
Should we all work on cleaning it up, or should some of us split and work on some other things? Well,
I mean, we don't have anything left to do. That was all the quests we had.
You make
I
money.
mean, there's stuff that you
Some
can do
people can make
yourself.
money.
Yeah.
I mean, besides making money, there's no like pressing quests we have at the moment.
but there's quests out there. We just have to discover them.
I think he was still missing.
Did we? I don't know. I don't remember this from last session, but did we get Granny Who to also influence level?
I forgot to say it, but yes, Ross going and talking and finishing that. She is influenceable, but she is not as influenceable as Mr. Matsuki at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go Jofer.
Wink, wink. There's something else going on. Wink, wink. You did a downtime activity relating to Old Matsuki. You have not done one relating to Granny. Huh.
I mean, we don't have to.
Uh-huh.
Trying to think what you talked
I'll be
about.
down.
Oh, she talked about the fish farms, but not.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like. She didn't actually bring it up as like important. We already got the boat back. I don't know. We can talk to her later.
Mhm.
She might want to arm the soldiers more, maybe.
All right. Together you are in the ruins. Once, finally, the cured wooden walls that still bears the evidence of the violence that happened here. The gouges, the scrapes, the front cover of this tea house and its counters is nothing but a mess of broken pots, bottles, and cups. Tables have been turned onto its side along with whatever dishes were on at the time. But there is one table that stands in the southeast, strangely well placed and set as if expecting guests. There is the upstairs that leads to the balcony. And then there is, of course, the room beyond, which I do not ask that you open because I did not clean up the bodies in there. Are you going upstairs, Jobin?
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw you over there. Have you seen the upstairs yet?
No, this is my first time seeing.
Oh, there you go.
seeing them.
It is once a relaxing area in which guests could enjoy tea and quiet conversations. Perhaps even you did for the brief time. But the furniture and walls of this room have been vandalized and bear deep scratches. And there is a hole smashed into the wall at the top of the northeast.
Yeah, he's just walking around, looking around, seeing how much work needs to be done. And then he'll look down, call out, and says, "Okay, so what first?"
Well, let's
Clean up all
clean
the
up the
rubble.
broken furniture.
And I'll leave that to the strong ones.
Oh, I'm good
Probably
at
start
that.
a burn pile outside
All right.
and burn away all this rubble.
I will give you access to the downtime activity to repair and restore the cerulean tea house. It is more difficult than anything else that you've done, and for good reason. For one, this will take time, and you are repairing and trying to restore a horribly maimed tea house. So, you'll need 5 points to get into it. I should say to finish the repairs and restoration. But you need to spend a week to make one check.
So it would be if all 5 of us spent the week, we could do it in a week, but it would be very hard.
Correct.
We have to all succeed.
The DC is 19 on crafting, 21 for architecture or labor lore, or 24 on athletics. If you spend 10 gold pieces on resources, then it will help your result. If you...
Guys, I gotta go make money.
Yes, so if you guys went and bought the resources, you can actually circumvent the rules entirely. I should say, it lets you, when you spend 10 gold, it counts as one more degree of success higher.
Most of the gold that I have is from us because that's what we sold. It's 23, so we could spend 20 gold right now.
And then spend a week on each of those people.
Yeah, and that'll be 2 at least failures turning into successes, and successes turning into critical successes. Well, I guess spending the 10 gold is always plus 1 degree success, or is it only failure to success?
1 or 10 gold will increase it by 1 degree of success always.
Okay. So how's that sound? We spend 20 gold, and that's at least, as long as we don't critical fail, that's at least 2 successes for 1 week for 2 people.
2 weeks of time.
As long as they don't crit fail.
If you crit fail, it will just count as a normal failure. rather than being
I need
set
to
back.
roll- I need
Because
to roll a 15.
I'll remind you, for the lowest of these things, if you roll a 9 on a crafting check, you will set back a week of progress. If you roll a 14 on athletics check, you will set back a week of progress.
So I have a +8 to crafting.
Yeah, so it'd be Jobin and I rowing if we use crafting, because we got the highest.
Unfortunately, I'm not good at anything of these things. See why I said Jobin was important.
I can lift things up and put them down.
So that would be
That's
the DC 24 athletics if you wanted to help.
Bro.
A 14 undoes a week of progress.
Oh man.
That's what I was
That's
trying to
a
warn you.
mistake.
You
we
have
spend-
access to this downtime activity. It is, however, more difficult than any downtime activity you have embraced so far.
If we spend the 10 gold, that whatever, if you fail, it will turn into a success Katai.
And it will turn a critical failure into a
Failure.
failure.
Yeah, but I
That
mean,
means we're guaranteed not to get set back at least.
yeah,
if we
but
spend the 10 gold for that.
getting 10 gold back, that takes a while
Yeah.
at our level.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a what do I have? A +8 athletics? Yeah, so it's not like I might fail. I just don't know if I can hit that 24 DC.
I mean, we can spend. Why don't we? I mean, it's not like we're in a rush right now. So why don't we? We know what we need to do. We have the place. We can go and do other stuff to prepare for this.
Collecting coin, it is intentionally difficult. That if you have money to pay for your restoration, it is far easier to do than doing it by hand. Because assuming, for example, a DC 24 is you trying to fix architecture and walls on your own without any materials. If you pay 10 gold, you're bringing materials to do it. If that makes sense at all.
Pretty much, we have enough. Currently, we have enough money in the group to get to pay for two rolls to get jumped 1 degree. If we want to dump the money into this, how important this is for us, or we take. I mean, we're not like we're in any rush right now for anything. So we could just spend time doing other stuff to prepare for this. And maybe we just roll, and as long as we don't critical failure, we don't set ourselves back a week.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good to me. So if we want to like just spend a week or two just earning income and then tackling the teahouse.
I mean, we're not going to get a gold out of that at this level.
Making money in
it's
Pathfinder is
per-
really
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, it's per day. I think it's like, if it's a success, we'll get at this level, we'll get 2 silver, I think, per success per day.
Yeah,
5 people times that per day.
There's an earn income button, so let me hit that button so just to see what it would do.
Remember, there are 5 of you. Remember, you can spend time during the day to try to go make discoveries on people, influence characters.
Yeah, the discovery stuff might be important for depending on what skill they're rolling for their own income.
So level 2, if you're training the thing, for 1 day of work you get 2 silver.
That's 5 days for 1 gold. So we're looking at 50 days.
So it's one gold,
10 gold.
for the whole group per day.
Yep.
Is there any people in town we can try to recruit for this to help us?
This is the 10 gold.
Pay them.
That's the 10.
That is
That's the 10 gold.
Yeah, that's paying for help.
10 gold is getting resources and
You
people.
mean like investors? Because we kind of
I'm sure Granny here
set
would
it on
listen
a
to you.
20,
Like I said, we
20.
don't. I said we don't really have any like time crunch for this, right?
Yeah.
So we can just, if somebody doesn't have anything else they want to do, just spend their week doing this and do the roll. If it fails, I mean it fails. But if it passes, that's 1, and it's not like we have a time limit. Once we get a success, we have to get the other successes in a certain time frame.
I still have a hero point, so like, might as well do it now, right? Just spend the week.
Like when we get to the end, when we're like only have 1 left, and if we have the money, maybe it's worth spending the gold then.
I will
but
not.
Because we might need the gold.
I will
honestly,
not
guys.
Yeah.
allow the gold to be spent unless it is spent by the person when they start the week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I will also not allow the roll until the week has passed for the rest of the party.
hmm All right. So you guys just want to, maybe I don't know if anybody else wants to do anything this week, but maybe we just all, who can help, who can be part of this, throw out a roll, and that's just this week.
Yeah,
And
that
then we'll
sounds
know.
good to me.
I-
We'll know,
yeah.
and
I have a 25% chance of succeeding this with the best roll, and it's not athletics.
You also have a 25% chance of setting back.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Which-
feel
that's what I'm
that
saying. If you don't feel like
I-
if you don't feel like you're gonna do, it'd be worth doing a roll, then don't. But
I don't think I should roll on this.
Okay.
A fair warning. In consideration of this, once it's all said and done, you don't get to do, say for example, Cian, you did roll and you got a critical failure. Shizuru forbid. And then Jobin got a success, but you rolled your critical failure first. That will cancel out the success that was done during the week. I don't care, kind of how the rolls go. They basically will all hit at the same time, if that makes sense, in the equation.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
so-
better off making money if
Okay.
this is like our whole commitment.
Can people aid on this downtime activity? If they spend the week,
If they
but
spend a
don't
week,
actually
they
roll?
can aid, yes.
Oh, see, I think there's better things people can do other than
I know,
aid.
but yeah, I know. I'm just asking, just in case. There might be the point where, we only need one more, punch. So at that point, it might be better if me or you are doing it.
Hmm.
You're gonna roll the athletics.
Yeah, I'm gonna be brave.
All right, just don't get a critical failure.
I have Ancestral Might hero card to give me a +2 to it, and then I have another hero point to reroll it if I need to.
Okay.
So I'll use all my hero points for it.
Yeah,
You
I
will.
can
You do not make the
go for
roll.
crafting.
You will not make the roll, perhaps even tonight, because I need a week to pass first.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I'll be brave still.
Okay. You are committing to starting to use athletics to try to repair and restore.
Yeah.
Would it be a blind roll so that and then? we don't see
I
it?
have to wait until the week is done, in case something happens during the week to stop the roll from happening.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
All right. So, who is going to dedicate time to repair and restoring the Cerulean Tea House for a week? I've got Katai. Who else would like to try? Remember, it is crafting, architecture, labor, or athletics.
Jobin will spend his first week.
You will do so too with crafting.
Yeah, crafting.
It is the easiest of all checks. All right. Anyone else? Sounds good. So while you two begin to prepare, gathering materials, designs, using the broken bits, using new ones that you can scrounge up over the week, asking to favors, Zian, Ross, and Fang, you have a week to kill. What do you wish to do during it?
I'm gonna gather herbs and sell them to the Graveside Manor.
Absolutely. She would love that.
I'm also gonna dump the 20 gold into the party loot, so it's not only on Jobin's sheet.
All right. And then we've got, let's see, Zian, what would you like to do?
He is going to move around the town and look and see if there's anything that anybody else needs done. He will even go talk to Granny Who if there's literally nothing going on, just to see if there's anything that can be negotiated. If Shinzo comes back, I will sell some items to him because that's how I will make money, because you make more money that way than you do by doing it earn income. And is that enough for the moment?
I will inform you that in your time, you can go ahead and make me a discovery roll, I'll say, to try to learn if there's anything going on at the moment.
Okay, what is that?
Discovery? I'm trying to find it for you quick. I apologize.
That one.
There you are.
Or gather information.
Got it. Okay. Where did you go? There you are. I have to roll an appropriate skill check determined by the GM.
I would allow perception, diplomacy, or another trait or skill that you think would apply to trying to find work or downtime activities that require help. But I assume also downtime activities that won't make you need the whole party.
Yeah.
Yep. You are confident, Zian, that with the Silver Mist Lodges still likely looking for Ugly Cute, that other than the milling house needing more people, and everywhere would like a new hand, nowhere needs a downtime activity. Nowhere needs extra help. You can simply do downtime activities as normal for now. For you and your party have completed what is needed to be done for Willowshore for it to start to repair itself. You overachievers, you. What do you do for the week, knowing this?
Well, probably... My standing with my sister's pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm actually gonna bite the bullet and try to create some kind of bridge with Granny Huh.
Ooh, you want to try to influence her?
If that's what I gotta do, yeah.
Yeah, that would be the bullet to bite. You...
So, question. Grip. I have a seasonal boon that has to do with whenever somebody in our party tries to make someone friendly or anything like that, I can boost it.
Ooh.
So, is there a way I can do that with and help Zian?
I would, if you wish to use your once per season ability now, I would be more than happy for you to allow, with close ties, Zian and anyone else who accompanies Zian on this, to make an influence attempt, as though whatever prerequisite hasn't been made has already been done. If that makes sense at all?
Okay.
So she will be completely open to this for this one time during this season, rather than being closed off. And you can mark off your seasonal boon. Alright. Do you want to do some discovery before anything else? To figure out anything about her, during the week, and then do it at the end of the week? You want to actually have the influence sit down?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Do you know how
I tried to go ahead.
You should have seen the discovery thing already, but the DCs that I will allow here are Society, Willowshore, and Perception.
Okay.
To discover things about Granny Huh.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Alright. Does it say how long discovery takes?
Usually, whenever there's a influence stuff, if they talk about it in an adventure, they usually give you a time
Yeah,
there.
it does, but only for the influence, not the discovery.
It's the same. It will always be the same for those things.
It
They're
takes
both-
just as long to influence someone as it does to
As it is
discover
to-
stuff about them.
Yeah.
Wow, you can make a discovery roll
like,
every
usually-
hour.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like being at a party and you spend an hour talking with one person,
Yeah.
and then you like walk to someone else, and
Use the information you got from talking to them to help you. I mean, usually it really always depends on the situation when they bring up that subsystem. They give you a time frame for everything because it's usually kind of like a combat where everybody's in initiative. Sometimes.
Okay. That's going to be a lot of checks if you're fully dedicating your time to Granny Hoof.
Is there anybody else you guys would like me to spend time with?
No, I mean, if you want to, get up your relationship with Granny Hoo just so that she doesn't hate you, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think that's all right.
All right, then we spent a lot of time trying to find out things with the Granny Hoo. Oh boy.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. And you're going to spend the whole week doing that and getting things ready and then going to have a conversation with her at the end of it?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, sounds good. What would you like to do, Ross?
I'll do some work with Kazuma during this week and work.
Excellent. Do you want to make me the 7 rolls?
Yes, I can.
Excellent.
I think there's an earned income macro that like you can put how many days,
Oh, thank goodness.
and it just calculates.
Thank you,
calculates
Foundry.
it.
Thank you.
I don't know where the macro is. I know I've seen
It's not in base at Acro.
I know I've seen it in what you call it I've seen Outlaws do it.
Oh.
I have the earn income from the ability
Yeah, I
action.
see it.
Hmm?
If you go to the compendium and you type in earn income, there's a PF2E macro. It has a little money, stack of gold.
Bring that in.
So you can, yeah, I just brought it in. You should see it inside the folder now.
Good polka tie.
There it is. Yep.
Alright, what is the applicable skills with him?
With Kazuma?
Yes.
Let me grab Kazuma for you. Performance. And it is because you've restored Willowshore to its point here, you are using Willowshore's so it is a level 4 earned income.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So, I don't see performance in the drop-down arrow. Oh, I'm not trained in it. That's why. That's why.
I see.
I have to be trained in it.
But you have to be trained in it to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Earn income, you have to be trained in the skill.
Yeah.
How about this?
Good.
You work with him through your background, right?
Kind of like a performance.
No, what I'm gonna let you do.
Diploma.
Do you have your skill that you used in your background, right? Like was it exorcism?
Yes, I have it.
So if you want to do exorcist stories, that'll be fine. Basically, for working with Kazuma, for anyone else other than you, what you have to do is once a month you have to audition for the role in Kazuma's productions, and it is a DC 25 check. If you can succeed on that, he will let you perform earn incomes using whatever performance with Willowshore's level rather than your own. So,
Oh, okay.
if you tell him a story using your exorcism that is bold enough that he will give you the time, then you will be paid as though Willowshore is giving you the job itself.
Okay. Yeah, we have the story from the the red cloak, and it's kind of like an exorcism.
Excellent.
We'll go with that.
That's 7. That's 7. Ooh.
Let's see here. Unfortunate. That's what it is.
All right.
Can you hero point that?
Not in the chat window again.
I mean, if you have a hero point.
It says I can make you do it with a hero point.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong one. My bad.
Ooh.
Guys, it went worse.
Ooh. It went from failure to critical failure.
Okay.
Luckily, I don't think critical failure is on the chat.
I don't want to take you guys' time too much more tonight, but there is one more thing which is totally my bad, and I'm sorry if this comes off as a little bit, because you didn't have this knowing what was going on. It's simply that your reputation points give you circumstance bonus to earning income. All right. So, the 7-colored songbird is with Northridge. What is your reputation points with Northridge?
That's an excellent question.
Sorry, what was that?
Northridge reputation points.
We have, what, 3, 4? Now?
Hey, yeah, we had a decent amount of Northridge.
You did.
Let me check the notes.
I tell you what. I think this is a good time for us to come back for next week with everything ready to go. I want to give you guys the best bonuses as possible because DC 25 is very difficult for you to hit there, Ross. And we'll try to make sure you don't get fired, huh?
Well, I guess the DC's higher because it's the
Earn
level,
income's higher, yes.
Yeah.
I think the DC should be lower since he's using a lore check.
DC is 19.
Yeah, but like when you
19.
roll lore skills, like it's normally like 5 around the DC.
I am
depends on
giving
the
him a bone by allowing him not to use performance and being able to do this at all. So
yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
it's been generous enough.
all right. I will say then, with all this in mind and with your gathering things, I'll have something ready for you, Zian, because I didn't realize you were going to spend a whole week on this girl, the old bag. All right. We'll make a way for you to not have to roll, 8 checks a day to figure out things about her?
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. And do you have an idea what you want to do, Fang?
Yeah, Fang was gonna earn income for by finding herbs for
Excellent. Let me check and see if
Graveside Manor.
if she allows for you to take her level rather than your own. That is not her fluvial. Graveside Manors, right?
Yep.
No. So she only allows people to buy the alchemist's shop. Unfortunate. Okay. And I can see if there'd be anything else that'd be willing to, let you earn income for them. I might be able to excuse that actually and just let you do work for her because you know her very well. I'll see what I can do for next week. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good.
Mhm.
I think I have the skills required to help her, so.
Sounds good. Somewhere else that you would know, Jobin, if you do want time to actually spend and earn income, Kawaka is always looking for help,
Yep.
and if you are liked by
Yep,
Kawaka,
and-
you get a +1.
Yep, I've worked with him before.
Exactly. We set that up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I see you guys next week, and we'll do a little bit of downtime. I hope to make the whole downtime section of the adventure at this point take less than an hour. Sound good?
Okay. Just don't ask us to name something.
Yeah, you can't ask us to name anything.
Or at
We're
least
not
I-
responsible.
You gotta tell us
you-
ahead of time.
Yeah, you gotta tell us ahead of time.
Huh?
We're not responsible enough to be given power.
Yeah, that's true.
Am I being blamed for something? What did I do?
no, we're blaming ourselves.
Oh, I see.
Last question: was getting both pearls a milestone?
Oh
No.
my.
God dang it.
No way.
I need you to know this. I need you to know that. I need to remind you that all of summer is this adventure, right? This kind of summer area. It's based on the seasons, and there's 4 levels within the season, and you are still within 3 weeks of the first month. Unfortunately, your speedrunning tactics will not save you in this adventure because you'll just have more time to earn income.
Yeah, it's all right. I've been in milestone hell before.
We're
I'll
not in
cope.
miles. We're earning income. That's what we're doing.
If you guys just, put your noses in the grindstone for a bit and do some downtime, that will, I'm sure, help. Time.
No, you're telling him the.
I'm
tell him
not.
who the next one is.
I'm not.
I
Because
figured it out at this point. It's all right.
because time had nothing to do with the first, and time has nothing to do with this next one. All right.
I believe in us. We got this.
You guys got this. You guys
Okay,
can earn
get
some
downtown.
money, fix some things, get on the grind, make some hustle, restore the tea house, all that good stuff. And yeah, the tea house is difficult to pull back together. That's for sure. And yes, all the influence actions are in the exploration thing now, so you should be able to do that just fine. All right. With that all being said and done, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Thank you for sitting in through the season. And I'm excited for us to burn some time next week for you guys to gather influence, discover things about the NPCs that you haven't learned so far, and start to bind Willowshore together. And perhaps I remind you that though it sounds like it was far, next session might be your meeting with Granny Ha and Old Matsuki to determine the leadership of Willowshore. So have your things in mind, because that it was supposed to be next month, but next month was said 2 weeks ago at this point. You're already halfway to the time. I have no doubt that next week we would probably get there. So, have everything in mind. The lovers are doing their thing behind the scenes to get this meeting to go, that they're going to be in the same room together for you guys to be able to talk to them. All right?
We need to get their influence up.
You sure do. All right. I'll take you guys back to the landing page, which is broken for me for some reason. That's fine. And well done fighting the boars. Sorry one of them crit you so damn hard, Fang. Give you some PTSD. And I'll see you guys in 1 week.